Can't tell what's coming from
Okay,
what.
somebody says now I do. We're good.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, whatever you are with us. Welcome back to Running the Night. My name is OckRaven, and I truly hope you all can hear me. This will be a homebrew telling of Cyberpunk Red. Special thanks to Colin A. Steele for his story, and everyone at Cybernation Uncensored for having us here today. Thank you. Starting things off, Catapult, why don't you introduce yourself and take us around the table, please?
Hello, everybody. My name is Catapult Crash Tester, and I just got new headphones. Woo! They glow. It's very cyberpunk.
Wow.
Yeah, got them at the
Love
dollar
that.
store. Best $5 I ever spent.
Green.
Anyway, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Catapult Crash Tester. I am really easy to find that way. And yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Take it away.
Ty?
Beautiful. Sorry, you want me to go?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. Well, I'm Ty. I'm playing Johnny Fox, our punk rock politico. At Stormbreaker Games. If you love me enough, you'll find me. But yeah, can't wait to get started. I think at least for the first part, I'm just going to be sitting back, enjoying the chaos. And I say this, I really cannot wait to see what happens. That's me. All right,
Jalen?
let's throw the ball over.
What's up, chooms? I'm Jalen. I'm gonna be playing our shy and unsocialized techie named Nan. I'm one of the devs for the Cyberpunk Red implementation and Foundry that we're gonna be playing on today, so I'm super proud of that. And yeah, I look forward to whatever chaos is about to ensue.
No. Yes. And last but not least,
I'm Nick. I am playing JJ the Lawman, or Jackson Jenkins, and I'm looking forward to going in the pocket of this fixer and taking out some money and getting some tickets for my daughter. I've called in some lawmen to assist me in busting up the pit, and yeah, ready to cause some chaos, or maybe stay out of some chaos. We'll see what happens.
last but not least, my name's OckRaven. You can find me at Instagram at OckRaven, or you can find me at Twitter at the OckRaven. Sorry, the X. Thank you all for being here. I hope you guys enjoy the show. This is a homebrew campaign of Cyberpunk Red, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask away in chat. We'll do our best to explain. And as a nice little recap, as we step back into Night City, last session you guys managed to acquire some information from Raul's Corner, showcasing actual security footage of the Fury getting cybered up, and through that footage you managed to find them talking about a fixer of the name Lady Jade. Lady Jade, through the course of your guys' contacts and knowledge of Night City, found that she operates somewhere out of the Haywood area, and were quickly able to deduct where she operates in a place called The Pit. The Pit itself is actually what was once a underground complex or industrial exchange that has been cleaned up and converted into an underground dance club. What was once part of a nefarious corporate dealings is now a fixer's personal operating structure for her net runners to come, relax, drink, exchange information, and dance away, but also corpos looking to make a deal, exchange some information. Her main type of clientele, Lady Jade's, of course, being that of corpos and net runners. So the group came here and managed to barter in exchange for information. Paying 5,000 eddies, they managed to acquire all the information Luco needs to actually prove to his father, Marcus, what Amoebus Bioprime has been up to and why he should be making deals with them and selling off family land to them. Johnny has just left the establishment with data in hand, met Luco, and they actually just out, upstairs, out of the sewer entrance, and we're heading back to their car when JJ called some friends for reinforcements. They said they would be on their way, and that's where we're picking things up. Anybody have any questions?
I guess, do we know why? And maybe there's a question for JJ. Do we know why you called why you called backup? Or did you or did you like let us know and like say like I'm doing this thing, or?
No, I didn't let you know. I did tell you that I called back up, or no, I told you to get out, or that the scene was about to get bad, or something like that at the end of the
Okay,
last.
right.
The reason I'm calling back up is because I know she's loaded with cash right now, and I want to go into her pockets. This is sort of an illegal club doing some illegal stuff, and there's a couple of reasons. There's these in the back of the bar. There's a chromed up gang of
Noise.
were they playing music or something like that?
Okay, I'll let you in.
Anyway, they seem to be smiling with a ton of chrome. So I'm looking into those personality overclock chips, and it seems like those might be a lead for that.
Right.
And just basically with some of the stuff going on in the club here, JJ being a corrupt cop, it needs some cash right now to buy those expensive tickets that his daughter wants, that he has already promised to his daughter. So he is going to go into this fixer's pocket, take that cash, hopefully, and buy the tickets. And he's also probably going to spend some of it on you, choombas, even though it's basically taking your money out of her pockets.
Right, that we just paid her, right?
So,
to be clear, that was Johnny. Like, because Johnny called around and nobody else chipped in.
Are you sure? I seem to remember chipping in.
No, 100%.
I think I was
only
playing
person
for
who
it.
chipped in was Vertex, and they said that I owe them the money.
Nan would have, but Nan got back late because Nan was out exchanging, getting the clothes and getting gussied up, so
I
they didn't
just
even be
got
allowed
here.
in. Correct.
All right, but so we know that something's about to go down.
That's what JJ let you know. Hey, you should probably leave. Shit's about to get loud.
yeah, I think that was pretty much the extent of it. I don't think I necessarily told you that it was police incoming.
Yeah.
Trying to recall
All right.
this, but
And so what can I roll like a perception check to like see what I see, to see what Nan sees, like as I kind of walk into the club?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I kind of just see like, do I spot Vertex dancing? Are there too many heads to kind of see through?
And I'm just going to move you around to help paint you the picture. That way you understand.
Yeah.
I thought you two were dancing together. Huh?
Not yet.
Yeah, not. I think I literally am like walking into the club.
Okay.
So yeah, let me roll. I'm like on my way in. Maybe the text came in from you, but I like haven't checked my phone yet. I'm just like trying to get into the club first. So excuse me, I'll just roll my perception. Not bad, 17.
Okay. These guards are here in front of you. Okay. He takes your weapon, monitors it, gives you a ticket. This guy collects it, puts it into a big metal exchange back here. Says,
Yep.
welcome to the pit, and you head on in this way. There are restrooms to your left. Okay, as you enter, and there's these sunken kind of lounge booths to your left. And as you enter to the right, the bodyguard here, one of the security people, makes a nod at you, but it opens up into a wide dance floor of electronic lights and dance LED pads on the floor, slight fog machines, and just techno-colored lights going in rhythm with this club music atmosphere. You can, with a 17, clearly see Vertex dancing with they are hot Russian people. I mean, they are all females. They are dressed in scantily clothed club clothing. They're still wearing their light armor jacks that look to be in nice condition, maybe even modified. You're a tech. It's easy for you to pick up certain, marks of the industry. I'll give that to you for free.
Sure.
However, human perception. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, human perception?
Yeah, while you do this, and please continue what you're saying. I interrupted you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say, that just like it seems like the tech everyone's wearing is like up to date and like
Mm.
is that what I'm picking up?
Oh yeah, little things like
Yeah.
looking around, even like the corpo people, the civilians of the dance floor, even the Joy Toys. Most people here are wearing not your cheap end clothing. They are danced up. Everyone looks a certain style, has a certain feel to them. You meet a
Right.
certain atmosphere that builds upon the establishment.
Yeah. The exact atmosphere that Nan does not fit into like at all.
100%
Feels
correct.
like a glove that's too small in here. Like it's just not. I just feel uncomfortable. And I rolled a 7 on my human perception, so that kind of fits.
Trying to study people and just the almost exciting, happy vibe, all of them, that energy and excitement that comes from these kind of like extroverts, literally is too much for you even to focus at, and you kind of shuffle this way towards there is a bar in front of you. There are these private booths over here with locked doors, and you can see people coming and going. But the bartender takes one look at you and like, you need a drink.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I just don't usually come out on nights like this.
He's like,
But,
sure, can't offer you something.
maybe some. You got any water?
He's like, liquor's gonna be cheaper, but yeah, you want it chilled or just in the bottle?
Oh, chill. You can do it chilled. Yes, chilled, please.
Absolutely. It's if you ever played Cyberpunk 2077, real water is quite expensive.
Yeah, I get that.
Since
But
water
I
is
feel like I'm almost like on the verge of like a panic attack. So I'm like,
okay,
this is a lot. It's a lot to deal with for Nan.
you will get like
She
a big.
can hold her own in a firefight, but this is like
Okay,
something else.
you will actually get this like 24-ounce, kind of like mug. It's slightly chilled and frosted, and he tap and he's like, synth water or real water?
Real water, please.
Pours it out.
This whole time, I kind of keep like looking over to towards Vertex, and just trying to see what they're up to. Make sure I just have an eye on them, because like they're kind of like they've been kind of an anchor, I feel like, for Nan throughout. So just want to make sure I keep an eye on them, and then I think while I'm also waiting for the bartender, I'm gonna check my phone, because I do remember it going off a second ago.
Okay.
And at that point, I should see JJ's message, right?
Yep. Bartender puts also at this point a large glass in front of you. It's like 30 eddies.
All right, I pay it.
It is a
real water.
Yep. There's a couple actual straight up like golf ball size ice cubes. I say ice cube, ice balls. They're in it. There's just one kind of like anchor at the bottom, slightly still frozen, as it slowly, cools everything off, and will eventually unclick and clatter around the glass.
Yeah, Nan kind of like sticks her fingers into the glass, and her fingers are like dirtied with like machine oil and grease. Just kind of the like hands of a mechanic are just kind of always have that like black sootiness in the creases, and she like sticks it in, and she like puts some on her face and like to cool off, and then she takes a big gulp of the water that she just stuck her nasty fingers into, and she goes over to Vertex. Almost said goes over to Nan. She goes over to Vertex. Oh, and I can't move my character because the game's paused. Boom. So I'm gonna just like try and make my way through these dancing people. I don't know if that's easy to do, or if I have to roll a check to socially navigate.
Are you trying to avoid bumping into them?
Yeah.
Dance.
Not good at dance at all. None of my skills are good here.
Oh no.
That's a natural 1, my friends. Natural 1.
So,
Total of 1.
As you, You know what? I'm going to give Moshka here Michelle here an actual chance to do something about it. Both these people, dancing, not aware of you as you come slinking in behind them, and they will both move bumping into you, which is going to cause your water to spill all over the place. Assuming, Michelle, yeah, go for it. Get you some. Okay, 16. Okay. So you can at least stop one of the people from totally bumping into you, which is actually the person dancing in front of her here. However, this person will, you're going to lose a portion of your drink. Let's say, yeah, you spill about half of your water on yourself. And they look back and like, oh, sorry, and they just kind of look at you weird and just immediately shrug you off as a nobody.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess. No apologies.
No, not even a yeah.
Vertex, what are you what moves are you busting right now?
Oh, Vertex is busting some moves hardcore. I got an 18 on my own dance.
Which is pretty good, so I think I'm a little impressed. Like, damn, I didn't know they could dance like that.
To be fair, I don't think they did either. I rolled a 7 on my roll. So they're just like popping off to the music with like
oh hell yeah.
Right.
Like timed with the strobe light.
Right?
Looks really cool. And I'm like, Vertex. Vertex. Vertex! So I just like
They just kind of blink and they're like, there's kind of like that record scratch in the brain.
yeah.
And then they're like, oh, Nan, hey, you made it.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, but check your phone. JJ says shit's about to go down. We might want to get out of here.
Completely not paying attention. They'll grab Nan's hands and be like, hey, come dance with me.
No, Vertex, no.
Come on. Just
No, we gotta get out of here. And it's that thing in the movie that like you hate where you're like, just listen to the person, but like I just get dragged along. And I'm like, okay, and I like start to try and dance, but it looks really bad. It looks terrible, let's just say.
It's okay. I think I'm dancing good enough for the both of us.
I
got
hope
a
so.
17 in my new check.
Was that a 17 again, or was that the exact same roll?
No, that was another roll. That was another 17.
Yeah, another roll.
No, I mean, but yeah, it was like one. Oh, it's one less than before, so basically the same though. So yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. So I'm like trying to dance a little bit just so that you'll listen to me. I'm like,
yeah.
Check your phone, Vertex. I like put my phone right up, or my agent right up to you.
Vertex is
I'm
like,
like,
I know, I love this song.
No, Vertex. JJ said it's going down. We need to get out of here now. And I like try and pull you away and off the dance floor.
Vertex is like, oh, getting pulled off the dance floor. I know where this is going. And Vertex is like, yeah, okay, I think there's like a bathroom over there. Let's go.
No, Vertex, listen to me. And I like grab your face. Like, listen to me. And I get kind of close, awkwardly close, but I don't realize. I'm like, JJ says it's about to go down. We need to get out of here.
About this point in time,
all Vertex hears is go down, and Vertex is like, okay, but in the bathroom.
About this point in time, I'm going to pause you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, to explain something going on, because multiple people see this at once. Johnny, you and Luco are about this point in time getting back to Luco's vehicle, parked in a, kind of an alleyway, cul-de-sac area, where a very low riding kind of like ground car, pulls up, and the three very large and clearly uncomfortable people come pulling themselves out of it. One being a large person clearly in Metal Gear. One being a person in a type of modified flak with respirator, and another being a person in modified armor as well. Two of which do look familiar to you, Johnny, as you and Luco are getting into the vehicle. One looks like Brighton, and the other one looks like Alpha, who you briefly met during your guys' encounter with the Third of the Third. They seem to be arguing to each other Johnny, for a moment if you want to try to listen in, as the bigger of the people, it literally opens up the trunk and goes to pull out a, well, give me a perception check, Johnny.
Sure, I'm just hanging with Luco at the moment, right?
Yes,
Do it.
you guys just get in the vehicle. Luca grabs the data from you and just plug it into a data pad he's got and is starting to look over the information, and very
He's not paying attention.
yeah, he ain't paying attention to shit.
Oh, sorry, apologies. That was self. There you go.
Yeah, it looks like he goes to
Hey, but
pull
not the
out.
worst.
Yeah, he goes to pull out something. Clearly, I mean, you've been around. Johnny has been around and did do some crazy things back in the back in London before even coming to Night City. So I'm going to give you a chance on this one. Give me an education check, or streetwise.
It wasn't the worst natural one, but
Yeah. It's still above
Actually, the bad
8.
one
You
out of
have
all.
you have a certain amount of knowledge. Yeah. Okay. Great. He goes to clearly pick up
23
something,
on a
pull
free
something out of the back of the vehicle that's clearly of the unusually large size of weaponry. And Brighton, immediately stops him and starts to, explain something to him. And Alpha comes over and even starts to it, and they seem to be having a conversation, even though it's hard to make it out due to, full mask people are wearing and stuff. Begrudgingly, though, it looks like the big guy leaves some larger weapon behind and pulls out, a mono katana, melee weapons. One guy pulls out clearly, assault rifle. Another one pulls out some pistols, and they start, walking, back towards kind of the pit area.
yeah, I was gonna say, can the viewer assume that these are Johnny's or JJ's backup?
It is 100% yes, JJ's backup.
Which
J-
is bad, because
yeah,
I didn't expect him to be clad in all Metal Gear. For example.
JJ, it's at this
Obviously,
point.
I don't know that, but
Yeah, like I said, it's a dual scene. It's about this point in time as you're sitting here in the club, and as this corpo's doing their thing, you get a message back from, I get a message back from Brighton. We're here. Where's, what do you want us to do?
Come on in and bust up the place, basically. There's a ton of money on the table in here and a ton of illegal chrome to be investigated, along with I guess I would probably give him a brief explanation of, like, I wouldn't go into full detail, but I have that. I'm looking for those personality overclock chips. So I've got a special assigned mission and certain people I want to take a look at in here. And they're chromed up as fuck. So that's why I need the backup.
Cool. Where's here?
The pit. So I direct him to it's the underground. You're going to have to climb down a ladder, which is fucked and not ideal. If you want to try to look for a back way in, that might be preferable. Take your time, no rush at this moment. If you want to try to find the back door, and I would kind of send him, like, because I think you said I identified that there was a back door. I didn't really see it when I was walking around before, but you said I did see a back door. Is it these stairs over here?
That looks like it does access something, but you're not 100% sure. One would guess that might be one of them.
Okay.
There's still a lot more to this place that you haven't seen yet, so
right.
for the sake of the viewer, no, that is not it.
Okay. I will sort of direct them to the front entrance, but explain that they would have to climb down a ladder to get in, and there's a weapons check. I would explain to them as well. I would also, like, I drove my car here. Am I able to unlock my car from afar?
Not this range, no.
Okay,
You are
fair
more than 100 meters underground. There's a lot of things in way. Maybe if it had like some kind of security access attached to like the garden and everything else, I could totally see that. I'm not saying the tech doesn't exist,
Yeah.
but this is more company vehicle than yours.
I know it's one of those weird things with like net arcs being kind of isolated things versus like I can unlock my car from anywhere now, right? Like kind of thing. But I get that like it's a more limited internet base or like net arcs are not as interconnected.
Local
Right.
network.
Yeah.
Okay. So they just wait. So thank you, chat. If somebody could do me a favor and keep track of the current +2s and -2s for me real quick, just so we have a check. I still need to explain what's going on. Johnny, you see the guys like begin to walk away from the vehicle. They stop and they start to visibly argue with each other. One of them, human perception. You're not lip reading, so just human perception, if you would, for me, Johnny.
100%. Nope.
And I am Vertex Nan. I have a timer running for all this, so I'll get
you're
back to you in a
fine.
second.
We gotta see what everybody's doing.
That is a 21 on human perception for you.
Brighton is clearly pissed off and is trying to, almost by actions, you would say, convince Alpha and Deathhead not to do this. And Alpha and Deathhead are very much appear to be kind of like, almost like giving him shit, not listening, as these guys argue back and forth for a couple minutes before Brighton kind of hangs his head in defeat and starts leading them back towards the pit.
Oh.
So if there's a couple of minutes in there, I want to do a quick loop of the bar and do kind of an assessment with heightened awareness around upcoming combat, I guess, kind of thing, assessing where the guards are, specifically assessing what they have in combat-wise. Then I want to finish myself, I want to go to the bathroom. Specifically, I'm going to sneak into the women's bathroom, do cocaine in there, and then hide in one of the stalls until my chooms arrive.
Okay. As you walk around the place, you should be able to move your token. Okay, so if anything is locked, I'll be...
Locked before. It was locked before I couldn't move it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game was paused, but now it is not.
So, and also, since you're specifically looking out for certain things, give me a perception check now that I know what you're looking for.
Yeah, okay. Amplified hearing and image enhanced apply to this?
Image enhanced, yes. Amplify hearing, no, because everything's still going on. When the amplify hearing, that bonus comes into play, it won't matter because you'll be aware anyway. So,
so specifically, kind of here is
This-
attempted movement across at least one wall. Okay, so that's like locked there.
no,
All
that's
right, I
open.
can't-
You should be able to get past
Oh.
that. I don't know why you can't, because that's clearly open. Like you could see this
No.
guy and everything.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
I think it might just be the way that the walls are drawn and the top, like the grid.
Mhm.
It's like the doors in the center of two grid spaces, so it's like hard to.
Yeah, I can't
through.
get by him to get around there. But thank you.
Okay. As you go past these two doors, though, a perception of 13 will quickly say they are hardened security doors. Actually,
Yeah.
taking a look now that you're not just like passing through quickly because of the like low lighting there, those doors are reinforced if needed. They're open and they slide in and out of the wall themselves, but the frame and
Mhm.
structure, you've seen. There's reinforcement there. You would guess.
Then I changed my mind as to what bathroom I want to go into, but that's a minor thing.
Okay. These doors this room's open. That was right here. These are closed. You don't know what's going on in these other three rooms here.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
if I'm going to move you just for a quick second, as you
Yeah.
look back here, there is a door here and a door here. Just in case you may
Yeah.
not see them.
I did see through. Am I supposed to be able to see through this
Yes.
door? Because like,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
open.
okay.
Yeah, if the door is open, it's
open.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's weird that you may not be able to pass through them. Like if you're trying to head in here like that, it's weird you can't do that, and I will look into that later.
It looks like sometimes I can. It looks like I mostly had a problem over here.
Okay.
Anyway, this group here, does this just seem like kind of like
If you hover over them, the name should say like these two are Joy Toys. This
Joy
actually
Toy
appears to be,
bodyguard?
and that's just some
Yeah.
corpo hanging out.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, understood. So I'm gonna come this way.
You
towards the dance
see
floor.
you see Nan pleading with Vertex to kind of convince them to leave, and Vertex kind of just grooving, I guess, not really listening.
I think I will try to like. I'm not gonna like dance my way through the dance floor, but I will walk through the dance floor and tell them to Delta. In passing, like very quiet, like not. You can only be so quiet in a club, obviously. So I'm still
Yeah.
yelling, but I'm not like. I'm telling them and not other people, I guess, because you know you're still shouting to get over the music, but telling them to Delta, and then I'm gonna come this way and take one last look over here, where I saw those other. Did you describe them as a band
Yeah,
playing?
they are.
Okay.
You know. So for the mind's eye viewer, if you've ever seen like the people with the band Daft Punk in their helmets and their like Cybertronic robotic outfits, they're that, but four-armed with almost like kill instrument, double bass guitars, double strum, necks on them, and it is literally three of them. If you actually if you look around, and this person's clearly watching you with a bad, like with a mean look in her eye as you make it back here, and you can clearly see at this point 1, 2, and 3 of them back here, and they're their digital displays clearly talking how they're talking back and forth, talking about the upcoming Battle of the Bands with Death Pending.
I can't quite see up there. I seem to be. Is there a way to move the map?
No. This is you're at the top of the map now.
Okay, that's the very top.
Yeah, it might be a lighting issue. If it's so, here let me.
Yeah. I couldn't see those people until you moved me in there, but that's fine. I see. So these civilians are civilians, right? Okay. And these chromed up people, like, can I make a cyber tech check looking specifically for? It sounds like they've got extra arms and stuff, right? So that's sort of like into Borgware and stuff. Can I make a check identifying illegal cyberware?
Yeah. Cybertech, please roll.
Yeah, I'm just.
Real good, real nice roll you got there. So the instruments might have illegal stuff in them because the concealed aspect of them. Them themselves, looking them over, most of what on them looks pretty standard shit you can find off the street. If there's anything illegal on them, it might be internal, but it'd be hard to tell based off their costume and outfit kind of thing. Externally, though, it doesn't look like, this one's got a grenade launcher probably in one of his arms. This guy clearly has pop-up weapons. You can tell by the bulky nature of it. This one, it just looks like it actually is much more hardened and thick. If he has anything, it's really concealed. However, with the cybertech check of 18, if it was concealed, you'd be aware of it.
Okay. And are they rocking chips?
They have chipware sockets.
They got chipware sockets.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And okay, I think that's all my questions about them right now.
Okay. And this is, as you're making your way back, you're going to get to about here when the scene's going to change for a moment. Okay. Vertec, man, you guys are pleading back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nan, if please continue your attempts to convince Vertec of anything here, if you would like. JJ, if you have any questions, Nick, if you have any questions, please just like message me or put them in chat.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I could maybe roll like a human perception again on Vertex to see if I'm picking up on the sexual innuendo. And to see if I can use that to my advantage, or if I would just already know.
I mean, Vertex is not a very complicated person.
You guys, you
Right.
guys have hung out a while. Like you're
Yeah.
more
But
welcome
Nan
to
is a
roll
little
that.
oblivious, you know?
And Nan is out of their
Yeah,
element, so
true.
yeah, go ahead and roll. It might,
I just kind of want to see, like, because I think me personally, Jalen doesn't know what to, like, how Nan would act, and I kind of want to see, like, let the roll help me guide that, so.
Nice.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
as-
Pretty good. That was a
yeah.
natural 10.
22 total. Yeah. It's very clear. You know
Alright.
Vertex very well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, no, Vertex, not the bathroom. Like, let's just get out of here, you know? Like, let's just go somewhere else. Let's just it's just you and me,
Like, our
babe.
place. Okay. And
Yeah.
Vertex is like totally into it now.
Come on. And I like grab you by the hand and like kind of lead you out.
Vertex is gonna like do this like grind walk against
Yeah.
against Anne as they're leaving together. Like yeah.
All right, so I
Just
guess
getting everybody
we're
else to look like I'm leaving with the hottest person in the club. Y'all got nothing.
wow. I'm honored.
All right. You two. So you go. Just to be clear, Vertex is going with Nan.
Yeah, Vertex did go ahead.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to lead us out of the club.
You.
Because my whole thing is like, no, we don't have our weapons. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to
we don't
go?
want to be caught in some crossfire. This isn't even our fight, you know? Like,
True,
Yeah, it's true.
100%. As you guys are leaving the club and get to about here, the music in the club stops. Jade steps out and goes, "Hey, we got problems coming. Clear out if you don't want to get involved. Back door's open. Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. Someone wants to play the FAFO game tonight." I mean, there's a lot of awe, and a lot of people begin to move. And like, emergency exits open up. Everyone, please leave that way. And a lot of people
Interesting.
start, doing that. At this point in time,
I'm glad we got to jump on the like mass exodus because that can get hairy.
Okay, the Russians all start yelling back in Russian to Jade, as most of these people here start all heading back past you, JJ, towards the area you were just in.
I definitely can't see. I don't know. Yeah, this map. I'm a little bit. I must be missing a room up here, up top, somehow.
Okay, sorry, because by this point in time, you're probably somewhere between here and here. Everyone starts coming into this room here, and starts funneling this way from the dance floor.
Sure.
Is that something you can see?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
I can see this room. It looks like there's a suggestion of a room up here. That's about as far as I can see into it. But that's
okay.
Yeah, that's because the way the doors are.
Okay. A door opens up back here, and everyone starts to exit from the top of the map into this area here, into the emergency exit.
Right, and that we can't really see super well, but that makes sense because
No.
we're not there.
Correct. If you are actually much more like in that area, you would very much understand. However, let me start moving people out. Now, while this is going on, you guys still have the ability to move around. Nan, you guys can not leave that way. If you're trying to leave, they tell you to go back the other way.
Oh, fuck me. So we got a jump, but we got the jump in the wrong
Okay.
goddamn direction.
That's also at that point in time because people normally exit from about here in the club, in this section right
Yeah.
here. That these doors open up. This guy comes out yelling and arguing with them, and this woman looks very distraught about the whole ordeal as people are leaving here. And there's a slight crowd in front of you, so you guys have to almost slow down for a moment as you hear basically this person going, "I don't care what's going on or how much you promised to pay me. It's being raided. Find someone else to explain your fucking weapons. I'm out of here." Like, come on, the deal's almost done. The corpo sitting across the table is like, "Look, if you can't have a competent person explain these weapons to me, then I'm not buying shit."
Vertex, come on, we gotta get our weapons now. We gotta get them now. Um,
It's okay.
can I know they're telling us to turn around, but can we like?
People
we
are clearly going to this intersection and hanging a left.
And where was the weapon? Like,
To the
that's
right.
down here.
To the right.
Yeah.
Can we get there?
No.
Can we get our weapons?
Nope. If you literally the
No.
second you ask that, this bodyguard right here goes, they're being sent through the exchange. You can get them through the emergency exit. And this woman kind of like looks around, immediately points to you, Nan, like, "Hey, you.
Me?
You know, yeah, you know your tech. You look like you know someone who knows your fucking tech."
Not the fucking time. Let's go, Vertex. Let's go. And okay, I guess I start moving towards the emergency exit, and we're gonna have to try and push our way through these people, maybe. Cause fuck them.
Okay. Well, she goes back into here. You guys can see there is a case of stuff in there, but if you guys continue on, you will have to actually continue this way and up, following the crowd of people.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
And there's
I'm intrigued by this lady who singled me out and wanted to show me tech, but like it doesn't really seem like the time.
Now, while everyone is moving that way, the Russians continue to argue with Lady Jade before she looks up and goes, "Okay, fine, but don't be bitching at me about it. Put the music back on, Echo." Echo, at this point in time, will appear, acknowledge, pretty much touch part of her headgear. The music in the club will immediately start picking up something a little bit more to their liking.
Oh, there. Now I can see that room.
How? Because they are starting moving that way before you, JJ. So what are you going to try to do to stop all that?
I'm wondering if well, that's kind of what I was wondering, is about the timing of that. If I saw them all leaving, could I basically step in the way, go out that exit first, or stop at that exit to stop people from egressing?
There was already
time, because you said she kind of came out and called and sent all those people. Did I hear that with enough time to kind of get in their way? No.
Okay, there was already people in this room and in the room behind it that began to egress out this way. And there's a few people here who are actually close to this part who immediately started moving that way. Now, JJ has the linear frame. These are not a lot of framed out people. If you want to like power your way through that's totally your call.
I don't really want to power my way through. I was hoping to use that. I was hoping that if I could get in front of them, I could kind of use the size of the frame to kind of be bulk in the doorway and just sort of stop there eventually and be like, "What's going on?" But no, I understand. If they're already kind of past me, that's fine. I was just wondering about the timing of that one, because I was kind of here when she, whatever, it doesn't matter. Everything kind of happening at the same time. So
yeah, you're about here when the announcement went off, and the people immediately sitting here in this area immediately started moving that way.
So the door is already, I was hoping to kind of get in the doorway and cause a kerfuffle, but I guess it's not going to work timing-wise. Okay.
Nope. These corpos and civilians start to exit this, we can keep moving this way. Nan and Vertec, I'm going to move you guys up here, are moving this way. Towards this doorway here. This bodyguard will come out. These people are all moving that way.
Is this the exit? Is like, do we see signs that say like emergency exit or
Oh
anything?
yeah, right here. Yeah, this doorway doesn't even look like it. It was very much a staff only, but it's open and people are clearly funneling through.
Right. Like
at this point right here.
Only, but yeah. Okay, so I mean, Vertex, I don't like this. I can feel something's about to go down. I feel like we're stuck in this mess.
It's
What do we
okay,
do?
Nan. It's okay, Nan. I'm sure
Bart.
this has happened before. They know what they're doing. Let's just follow the crowd, and we'll get out of this.
All right.
Bartender begins to come out this way. JJ, you're watching all these people, and the last of the people start to move towards here. The music kicks up. The Russians go back to dancing.
What are these stairs? Do these stairs go up to like a stage or a service access, or what are these stairs?
Oh, yeah, these stairs just appear to go to some kind of large maintenance door, but it does appear to be locked. Like it's like you've seen no one come in and out of it. It is. You do briefly, because of your perception, see a naked woman walk across the floor, the dance floor,
Nice.
and head back this way.
Okay, I'm gonna make a beeline for the bathroom.
Okay, you can start heading that way. I'm just going to keep moving the people I need to as they egress during this time frame.
It's showing game pause.
No, game's not paused. You just have to actually have your character selection.
No, it's paused for me too.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's
that's
for me.
There we go.
It's
There
works
you
for
go.
me. Sometimes it unthinks. You just have to like double tap the space bar. And you're good.
that shouldn't have been. That's
Oh, there we go. Yeah, whatever happened to it now?
this bodyguard's coming over here and is reaching back and pulling a large shotgun. As you make your way that way, there's bodyguards moving through the hallway behind you. He grabs his SMG, and all these fuckers head off that way.
I'm I guess I will stay in the bathroom, and we'll do cocaine, and then I will listen for the encounter, which I expect to be in here, the room adjacent.
First, I shall do cocaine.
To be fair, that's kind of Johnny's answer to everything.
It's
I'm
not
going
a
to do
bad
cocaine
plan.
about it.
How do you? So I have cocaine in my gear.
Uh-huh.
Can you do it on? Can you actually do? Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
that's pretty cool. That's awesome.
You're in the
Yeah.
bathroom doing cocaine. Things finish
Doing
moving.
cocaine at a time like this?
It's at this point in time, Nan Vertex, you guys get to about here. Okay, follow the crowd through here, through this room,
Oh my god.
up here, and hit this, older looking emergency stairwell up. This will lead you into actually a kind of a basement level of an abandoned building. And there's the weapon exchange is there. There's actually one of the security people handling tickets, apologizing, and even giving you, free drink vouchers to come back.
Oh. Nice.
Okay,
But I probably won't be coming back.
okay. Yeah, whether or not, I'm just letting you know. And then this long hallway leads you out into an abandoned building, surprisingly within like 60 meters where you guys originally parked in the cul-de-sac, away from here.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get my gun from the exchanges, or my weapon rather, because
Yep.
it's not a gun, but is there like a long line, or is it going kind of quick, or?
It's going quick. They have some efficiency with this, and most of the people here, it's not like mooks, booster gang or stuff. These are corpos, corpo clients, net runners, people at least with some class, taste, and decor about them. So
Yeah.
they're just getting in line. There's the occasional corpo bitching about it, but
Yeah, I mean, they need to get their, yeah, it's not like,
As long as nobody's demanding to speak to the manager, we're fine.
right. Like, Vertex, let's get our guns and go. Let's go now.
All right. Well, Vertex will step up and they'll present their. Yeah, they were given a ticket, so they'll present.
Yeah, I
their
think we
ticket,
all
like,
were.
Had a teen dream.
excellent. They, ticket, gun. They are very punctual, apologize, ticket, gun, voucher, kind of thing.
Awesome.
Okay, and you guys very much will, follow the crowd out. And once you guys make it past a certain security door, and once everyone makes it past that point, the security doors on almost like a hidden false wall shifts back into place to prevent people from being too curious about this way, and the exit will once again blend into just, the mysterious abandoned underground ruins of a forgotten building in Haywood.
Nice.
However, during all that, 1 second, guys, let me check some notes. So at this point in time, JJ, you will hear the distinct sounds of the room next to you, like a large industrial metal sinking into the doorways as the room next to you closes. And it's about this point in time you can hear it's faint due to the room's design, but you can hear the commotion of 3 people in the room next to you. There's coughing and yelling going on in the entry hallway, the entry passway tunnel, an entryway that people utilize to get into the pit.
Yep.
Civilians.
I will message my agent. I am probably too late, but I will message with my agent too. I'm not sure if we're on basically a group chat with these cops, but all 3 cops, front doors closed. I imagine I am too late with that, but I will message them that anyway.
You will literally get a message back immediately that's a no shit choom filled with gas too.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use the bulk. I'm gonna come out of my stall, and I'm gonna use the bulk of my linear frame to pull. I'm gonna try to pull the sink off the wall.
Wow.
Opening up a hole to this room over here.
Okay, 1 second. Let me finish getting something rolled real quick. Oh, I forgot to put your...
So I mean, I guess I can move my token over to that sink, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do there.
All right. Brighton, you ripped the sink off the wall here. You technically got the body for it, but humor me, athletics. Make you roll something here real quick for it.
Sure. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay. You reach and pull and feel something pop in your back for a second, giving you a moment of uncomfortable pain. It quickly subsides for a moment as you kind of look down at this thing, and you can see that if whatever this building once was, this isn't a cheap porcelain sink. It's more of a kind of industrial sink that was once used in a lab.
I'm gonna understanding that once used in a lab, it's gonna be a lot more fucking work to pull it off. I'm going to use a point of luck. Oh, I have not replenished my luck, but I'm going to use 2 points of luck and try again.
Okay.
Knowing that it's urgent that I get my tubes out of there. And I'm making a racket too, so and the first time I probably wasn't. The second time, now that I'm a little bit later, I'm making a racket so they know I'm trying something to get them out of there.
Okay.
If not outright trying to call through them the second this actually comes off the wall.
Okay. You start yelling at them and feeling your fucking, your bro's in danger. You grab the side of the thing and just rip the whole thing right off the wall with a sounding tearing of metal and scrap metal as part of the actual industrial frame of the wall peels away, revealing the actual industrial bones of the security room, the reinforcement of the security room and gas chamber on the other side of this wall. Metal framework, piping, in small places that are harder to get to, but you are exposed part of the reinforced wall in front of you.
Okay.
Water begins to spray everywhere at this point in time, just as a quick heads up. But yeah, still not into the room yet though.
Yeah, I will place the sink down to my left, which will hopefully
Cling,
block
cling,
anyone
cling,
coming through
cling.
the door. Yeah, like sort of to my left, towards the door, kind of to hopefully block anyone who might try easily coming through that door. And then I'm going to basically, I want to use, I mean, I guess it would either be athletics to keep fighting through that wall. I'm trying to get my chooms to help me, but I would outright try to use like I have pretty good martial arts. I might use some sort of martial arts influence to try to break through that wall, like either kick through or use some of my martial arts training if possible.
Yeah. Taking one look at the wall, it's clearly some kind of reinforced structure. It's not going to go down easily, and for lack of a better term, it has a hit point value that needs to be beat in order to be able to get through it, like typical hardened structures do. So, make that attack, Chew.
Absolutely. I'm roll it twice too, I'm guessing.
Red a hit.
Oh, do you need me to? I gotta roll damage though. Is the more important.
Okay,
thing,
hold
right?
on. Let me help you out real quick, because I just found this out, and you're going to love this.
What is this? Okay, you're gonna show me.
If you now go over to your gear, make your
Yep.
weapons. Did it not take? Yeah, there it is. Throwing hands, martial arts. You now can actually equip martial arts and actually have, just like anything else in your combat thing down there. Yeah, I'll just have to click that again and it'll reappear.
Okay, perfect. I can now.
But brawling
guess
doesn't
I'm
have
going-
one, man. Well, I mean, come on. Martial arts, that's a hit. That's a 10. You bang into two parts of it, crushing one of the pipes, exposing yourself to a face full of obnoxious gas. You also manage to actually punch through with one of your fists through part of the wall as more gas comes billowing out of the chamber at you. Give me 2 different resist, torture, and drug rolls, please.
Okay. I do think I have, and they're probably shown there anyway. Toxin binders, yes. And
Yep,
they are.
it is already actually adding in.
Yep, it is.
Okay, that's 1.
And here's my other one.
Okay, the gas hits you and is a much more powerful, tailored actually toxin. Your vision gets blurry, quick, your eyes get stuffy, your head gets cloudy, and with a resounding, your head bounces off the wall and you pass out. You failed both resist, torture, and drugs of the tech upgraded sleep gas and actual tear gas.
Dude, JJ's out.
You will be unconscious for 1 minute.
Do you have like a biomonitor or anything, JJ?
I don't. I have as I mentioned already, toxin binders, and I
Right,
think that's
but
probably it for helping me with that. I do have anti-dazzle. You mentioned sort of it affecting my eyesight, but it seems like that would probably be more internal then.
That's more of the tear gas fumes and the effect of what tear gas does.
So I guess would that affect a?
No.
Oh, you know what? I don't even have. Yeah. So that's.
yeah, I was just thinking like a biomonitor could like text us or some shit when you go down like that. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
JJ's in trouble, but we have
quite like that. I do have an internal agent, but no bio.
yeah, we have like no way of knowing what's happening to you right now.
Real quick, I need to finish actually rolling for your backup that's there. So I apologize, Chooms, but give me a minute while I play with myself. So resist, torture, and drugs. Resist, torture, and drugs. Okay. Awesome.
Wow, what insane rolls.
Fuck right.
Oh wow,
So
we're rolling really well.
okay, they failed the tear gas roll initially, but they've been still passing the sleep gas roll. These are upgraded, so the DV on them you have to beat a 17, sadly. However, this actually allows. Nope, please minimize your sheets. This means. Thank you. All right. They will head here and start actually trying to break through this doorway here. Now that they passed that. Alpha. Yeah, buddy. You hear the unconscious body of JJ will hear the familiar sounds of "plaf" as a Hades goes firing against the reinforced steel door. At the same point in time, knocking off a chunk of it, but not quite breaching through yet. At this point in time, Deathhead is going to reach back and, with all of his might, start pounding into the doorway itself. Deathhead being in a actual Sigma, larger beta frame.
Holy shit.
Woohoo.
This is crazy. They're like fucking this club up.
Yep.
What did the club ever do to you? And are we safely out by
Yes,
now or
you
no?
guys are
Like,
out. You're out onto the things going on in the street while all this is going down.
Can we try and find Johnny?
Yeah, 60 feet off to your left.
All right, let's go over. Vertex,
60
Johnny,
meters,
he's over
excuse me.
there.
All right.
Sorry, this one we left.
Oh, you guys fully left?
Yeah, but no, by going out the emergency secret exit, actually leads them over to an abandoned, destroyed building right next to where you guys parked.
Oh.
Knowing
so
that when
they're
you
like
guys get
super
out and look around, it's very much that like, oh shit, we're right over there. But
I'm in the front seat with Luco, and I'll just give him a nudge, as in like get in, and then the moment they're in, I'll tell Luco to head into the docks.
Deathhead, Alpha, ooh, Deathhead, buddy.
Sorry, Vertex, we're not going home, but we needed to get out of there. The only way I could get you out of there. I didn't mean to.
Vertex pouts and goes, "You are such a tease."
Didn't mean to lead you on. Okay, it's just we could both be dead right now. Or we could both be sleeping together. Literally.
Sorry, I just saw that double 10 roll and damn.
Oh yeah, what was that for?
Hades shotgun on the door. Hit exactly where you needed it to. Did shit fucking damage. At this point,
Yeah,
Deathhead's going to actually grab it and see if he can just rip it right off the fucking hinges. It's gonna be... Because I mean, you know...
Which one is in Metal Gear? Are they all in Metal Gear?
So, Deathhead's in full Metal Gear, and he actually has the large beta frame. Alpha doesn't actually have that, but he's actually in a kind of customized flak that he has added gas masks and things onto to almost be like in full environmental armor made with flak.
Gotcha.
So the gas doesn't really bother Alpha at all. And Deathhead has a similar bonus. Brighton, yeah, he's unconscious on the ground like a dumbass. Okay. However, Deathhead will peel open the door right here, taking a step out into everything here, and it's about this point in time that the sounds of the turrets deploy in the hallway, and microwavers begin to unload on him.
Damn. This is rough.
Right?
If someone's going to attack this place, gas is most likely going to knock them out and give them information. If somebody can get past the gas, they most likely have cyberware, so microwave them and kill them.
JJ, you led your guys
Corpo
right into a
tactics.
trap.
Anywho, I need to pull up that character sheet real quick.
I thought this was a little bit more of a pop-up bar, that moved around, but
I mean,
And that's fine. And that is absolutely a thing.
Yeah.
so I
don't
thought that
blame
would be established defenses. My reasoning.
No, I don't. I mean, who could have known that they would have such tight defenses?
Right?
Well, you would pick that up with perception. That's why I did a walk around first. But
Yeah, I guess.
You
But
did.
these are
You
like, I
did
feel like
not beat
fishes coming
the.
out of the wall.
did not beat the perception to identify them, though.
Yeah.
Mhm. If you would have got it rolled as high as you did your cyber attack on the Borgs, oh yeah, it would have been like there.
Yeah.
And
So now he has to roll Cybertech TV 15 or whatever.
first microwave hits, second microwave.
Will almost certainly hit too.
And the bane of every great combat character.
Yeah.
Alpha's going to come through. Same thing is going to happen. And this seems like a good time to take a break, guys. What do you think?
Yay!
Sure.
Sure.
Alpha's.
Are we into initiative yet?
Huh?
Are we into like initiative yet?
Yeah.
Are they on initiative?
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
on. Yeah.
The second they went through that door and everything else, they joined the initiative queue. There is actually 4 in this hallway here. In that hallway, there's 4 turrets that are linked to the building defenses being operated by the 2 building net runners, Echo and Sonic. However, oh, Nancy, here real quick. Yes, sorry for that. To let everyone know real quick, backup came and managed to get the automated defenses, managed to knock out one of the actual lawman, putting him unconscious on the floor. The other 2 managed to battle back the gas and reinforce doorway to enter the hallway and immediately start taking heavy fire from the microwavers. Based off the current start of it, it looked like they're taking heavy fire, and during break, I'm going to make the rolls to see whether or not we will continue that, or are they going to get knocked out, and we're going to pick up with interrogation. However, let's get to the break. I would thank you all real quick here. We got some sponsors here at Cybernation Uncensored. Big shout out to Lion Banner Games, Studio Agate, Free League Publishing, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, Modifius Entertainment, and Loki Battle Maps. Thank you guys for the support of the channel, and most importantly, thank you to everyone who takes the time to listen to us, play with us, and just even show up. It means a lot. Thank you. We're gonna switch over to OBS.
Thanks, Chooms.
All right, we got 15 minutes on the clock, and most likely be 10, somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes for break. And we'll be right back. Mics are hot, guys. Please enjoy.
Hot mics, hot mics. Hot mics, soft music. What's up, party people?
Just from like canvassing paint. Oh, okay. I don't know where the big bag of paints went. I was actually looking for that. Yeah. There's in the black bag. And you think maybe that's it, Courtney's? I think she might have come and grabbed. I think I might have gave it back to her. I might pass it back to her. I think she wanted to use them. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we definitely don't have it. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have a great stock otherwise. My other paints were in some other bag. I just can't find them. I was wondering if I still had them big.
Yeah, yeah, I know, Pop. I know. I know.
About halfway down the arch table. I'm like, oh, no, show you that. And then afterwards, we want to take down there.
For everyone in chat listening at home, the establishment was actually using two kinds of tech upgraded things. One is tech upgraded sleeping gas and tech upgraded tear gas. Using similar ranges of the two-step process off of things like you see off the difference between normal smash and piranha smash. This was actually something that they paid for. It's probably going to be twice as much as the normal counterpart, and something that'd be probably harder to source. But Jade is a corporate fixer, a fixer who works for corporate clients. She has the ability to get that kind of thing, since she's an operator rank 7. Let's get a chance to grab a drink real quick. But yeah, that should explain at least any of the homebrew things there to let people know about. All the rest of that is pretty much everything out of the book. Microwavers can be used as turrets and are quite deadly if placed correctly. Do 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 do. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. Huh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
So it looks like that Sam Altman of OpenAI is getting his job back.
With what now? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Sam Altman at OpenAI, he was like, the board ousted him on Friday, and he looks like he got his job back yesterday, or last night, or maybe today. Trying to figure this out.
Right? Exactly.
Such a weird story.
All right. I am back with chicken.
Chicken!
Now the question is, how many of those officers died horribly?
None.
Damn it, that's not enough.
So, so people understand. So I don't want anyone to think I'm being mean or rude. She's a setup fixer. She has access to a lot of money. She's been here doing this for well over a year. The pit's been established since late 2046, early 2047.
Yeah.
She has access to things that take some time to utilize the facilities for what it was and to change it in a couple other, in ways. She has the capabilities to get certain goods and things from her clients, the people that regular her bar. The person who needed a tech that, Nan was like, nah, choom, I'm out. That was corporal weapons on the table that she was trying to explain to a person what they did. So there is a certain amount of what the fixer can reach and utilize for her establishment, and then the type of services that we would expect to be offered if you were a corpo coming to this place to hang out or do business.
Mm-hmm.
As such, if you have the capability to pay off like NCPD or have connections, if someone's going to actually come and attack your place, it's most likely probably going to be for some competition, fixer, or something like that. The average person is not going to think easy payday and just coming off the street is what the fixer thought. If so, the deterrent at the front door is enough to usually take care of any would-be people, booster gangers, or things like that, that can actually get past what is actually her front door security, the snack stand upstairs in the alley.
Yeah.
That's actually her forward watch.
Mm-hmm.
The second the bodyguards, the lawman entered the scene, that was, information down based off the average time it takes a person to go doing that. That usually will give them between 30 and 90 seconds of a warning before anyone comes down here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they can get past the gas, it's only because they have cyberware and will most likely get through a reinforced door with its 20 to 30 hit points. That being said, most likely you're going to need microwavers to stop anyone, and if they get past that, you're genuinely fucked. She's got some...
So,
yeah.
We now have a situation, though, we have 2 officers down.
3. Brighton got knocked out in the initial room.
Okay, right. I didn't. Okay, so I didn't know what happened to the 2 came through the door, but we have officers down. Is this place gonna get? Well, I guess this comes down to what I would think. This is exactly what I kind of thought was going to happen: is that we were going to get an officer down, and then this shit would hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you mean by shit hits the fan?
Well, all the police would show up, right?
But they're not part of any police force in Night City.
Well, I am.
Correct. Did you let anyone at the ICTF know you were doing this?
That was actually the plan. They were supposed to come after these guys showed up. They were kind of scheduled to come after. That was what I had planned out, or specifically said last session.
No, it's not what you said last session.
Call these guys. Okay. What I wanted to do was call these guys and then have the ICTF follow up once these guys kind of busted things up. Because that was kind of the idea, is to have them come in after, because I figured we would get an officer down or somebody would get shot at, and then we would actually be able to call in more police. Is that not really how that works here, kind of thing? Because that's fine. I mean, it's just, that was kind of the idea, is that once we had an officer shot at or down, we'd be able to get more help.
I do not, I rewatched last session. I do not believe in any way, shape, or form, or even after we talked, you mentioned anything about contacting the ICTF. If you did, that's my bad, and I missed that. I will own that. However, if you would have contacted the ICTF, they would have told...
It might be my intention without mentioning it, but that's fair.
If you did, they would have told you that place is off limits and does not need to be raided.
but I guess. Okay, so I was kind of contacting them to follow up on this, so they wouldn't come here if I told them that.
Correct. You would need a really good reason to come here due to the fact it's a known corporate establishment, and the ICTF is only paid for by corporate backers.
Okay, fair enough.
So they're not going to go raid a place that's.
Yeah, specifically what I wanted those people to follow up on was hopefully the overclocking chips that I'm assuming this band has, kind of thing. Was hopefully what we were going to kind of investigate with them. And any other, there was also the Netrunner that apparently I didn't see, but the Netrunner with the cloaking device, which I assume is illegal. But that was kind of the idea too. Is like they would follow up on that, but these guys would sort of bust up for the money. And that was kind of their invite, was to come and hopefully go into some pockets and get some money. But, and then hopefully we would find some evidence, and when the other guys got here, it would be like, you know. But I was also expecting somebody to get shot at or go down, and then I was expecting kind of NCPD to swarm in. But.
However, looks like everyone's back. Is that
we still have 2 minutes on the clock.
Yes, we do.
No, I was muted. Sorry.
I was just checking for the purpose of everyone else who is, you know, here at the moment. Just trying to see what was going on.
Oh shit! Back on the street.
For Nan and Vertex.
Yo.
What's up?
Okay, left side of the map over here. Okay, out of this destroyed what was once a municipal waste facility, out of the wreckage of kind of the under area, you guys come out with a lot of the corporate people on the street. I'm not going to add them at the moment, but a lot of the street area in front of you is congested with AVs coming over, picking up a lot of these corporate people and, you know, taking them elsewhere in the city. However, the area north of you guys looks quite familiar. And as you head that way, you'll quickly see parked, you know, in the alleyway here, Luco's vehicle with Johnny inside, and Johnny will even give you guys a wave, and you guys will head in there.
Yeah.
Traffic at the moment is kind of heavy, so it will take a couple, you know, 5 to 10 minutes for traffic to clear out for you guys even to leave. And Luco at this point in time is fucking pissed. He is screaming obscenities by the time, you know, when you open up the doors, talking about, you know, I can't believe my father would be dumb enough to ally with such a shady fucking corporation, that they have even plans of utilizing, you know, my camp and our property for biochemical research and testing.
Right, and then even sent a fucking assassin group to kill them.
100% correct.
He got assassins called on his son. That's not chill.
Now, as you guys are going between A and B, you know, around, up, over here to the sun, and I need both of you to give me a perception check, please.
All right. Perception. Can I use a +2?
They're your guys' +2s. Please utilize them.
Is that okay with everybody?
We got a good number. So
Are we? I'm still showing stuck on 1 on Twitch.
You're still showing what?
Like stuck.
Yeah. I lost track of time. I forgot to switch back. Thank you, Nick. Good job. Extra IP for you guys for keeping me on my toes.
Nice. That toe IP. All right, I'm gonna take a +2 on this one. Oh, I could have used it too. So total of 14.
Okay. Man, you know, a lot of shitty people, a lot of people on the street. You're not really good at human, you know, telling.
Yeah,
but there's some people who definitely seem to be keeping an eye on that area and the commotion of people. Vertex, you saw this lady across the street is like, she's not just watching the scene, she's watching YouTube. Matter of fact, with a 20 perception roll, I would say you could be able to identify the fact that she's watching Nan.
Which lady? Oh, well, I guess I don't know, but
Correct.
I just. Oh, okay. I see you pinging now. Yep. Is that
I
the same
am,
chick from inside?
It might have. It's. I got a folder icon that randomly pulls pictures for these guys. So
No,
there's a
no, I don't even
chance.
mean the same. I don't even mean the same picture. I mean, is it the same? Because there was a lady who took like weird interest to me inside. Is it?
Okay. Yeah. No, it was not the lady from inside. Actually, the shop that's actually just across the street over here that you went
Ah,
to. But no, it is somebody who seems to take a keen interest in you. Not that you're really aware, unless Vertex says
aware
something.
of it. Yeah.
I am going to kind of grab Nan by the shoulders and then like kind of like push her up against the car and like get in real close and like kind of like doing a fake out make out here. And as I'm like real facing real close, I'm gonna go. Okay, be cool. There's
I'm
a lady
cool.
across the street. She's
I'm
got
cool.
eyes on you. Look,
All
but
right.
don't make it obvious that you're looking. Do you recognize her?
Can I? Should I roll like another perception, or at this point, can I just see what?
You could just to make sure you don't epically like do something stupid. Go ahead and
Roll a
roll.
one.
Go and give me a perception again.
Yeah.
This is just to make sure you do it slyly. And you don't do it like
Yeah.
Don't look.
18.
Huh? Oh yeah. You could make that sly kind of like look but not look notion and totally see.
Do I recognize her?
No. But you could tell, like, yeah, she's clearly taking a look at you.
And is there any like, are there any like features that give away who she might be? Anything like that? Any weird any weird chrome or, you know what I mean? Like just
Anything about her that seems a bit
anything
off?
or anything recognizable. You know what I mean? That like if I saw her again, I would know it was her. That kind of thing.
The only thing about them that seems off that would probably tickle some part of Nan's brain somewhere due to the paranoid nature of your character is the rollerblades they are wearing.
Are they skate feet or are they
No,
rollerblades?
Actual rollerblades, like inline skates. Like wearable skates.
Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't like. Yeah, I mean, we got to meet up with Johnny and Luco. So.
Right, about half the
I
corpos
see her.
have cleared
get outta
out by
here.
this point in time, and traffic's starting to open up as a commotion off the east side of the map begins to uphold traffic. And I'm going to pause you guys with that thought while we get back to the fate of the lawmen.
Johnny Law.
Don't you dirty my name like that.
Johnny Crime.
Johnny.
Sure, it's better than the other one. It's only a crime if you get caught.
Johnny above the law.
Or if some bullshit government
above the
thinks
law.
it's illegal.
Yeah.
Just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's wrong.
Wow. Deep. Very deep.
Any point in time, Foundry, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, it's taking a second to load there.
It's fine. JJ's over there. You guys aren't because you're no longer on this map, I think. Well, I mean, Vertex technically still partially is, but yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
JJ, you wake up to the sound of the person next to you being slapped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you come to, you do have, each of you has a pair on your arms, cyber cuffs used for actual cyber psycho people. They're designed to be resilient, but you know they are still breakable in case you want to get froggy. They are keeping your arms barred in front of you, very much like so. If you could see me on camera, with basically your arms themselves, your upper arms, kind of locked next to your body, and your forearms kind of in front of you, barred together.
I'm sure I've seen that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a restraint you've seen. It's something that Max Tech uses when they actually bring in cyber psychos alive.
Yeah.
All four of you have a pair on, not on your legs though. You're currently on the floor. You are still wet. Just as a fun note. Death's Head and Alpha are still both on the floor as well. They like Death's Head is literally locked in a position, slowly trying to move due to the fact of the microwavers that hit his body. And Jade, Lady Jade, is in front of Brighton, just slapping the ever-living piss out of him, and it's that wet flesh on flesh slap that wakes you up and brings you back. You're groggy, your eyes hurt, you've got high-powered tear gas still on in your nostrils and your pores, still kind of fucking you up a little bit and get this washed off. Your head hurts from the potent sleep gas, and she screams, "What fucking dumbass hired you mooks and sent you into my joint?" It's like, I'm sorry, Jade. I tried telling him that was a bad idea, and you hear that slap again. It's like my safe word is waffles, just as an FYI. She fucking kicks him in the chest, and he goes barreling backwards.
Oh.
She looks over to you, seeing you awake, teary-eyed, and just sticks a leg on you, and looks at you and go, "Who fucking sent you?" She looks at you directly, JJ.
Night City sent me. Night City sent me, babe. ICTF, JJ. I here investigating a little chrome in the back room I saw get out of hand. Just doing my job, man.
She looks at you. You're not lying, so I'm but she looks at you because you speaking honestly and goes, "Well, yes,
I kind of am lying. I mean,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
intent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I am lying. I mean,
Yeah, but you're not
There
at the same
wasn't
point in time."
yeah. Sure, fair enough.
Yeah, she looks at you and goes, "I don't know what the ICTF would want with my establishment, but I'm sure my clients wouldn't want to hear that the place they pay for to handle their lost property is sniffing around the places they fucking hang out at."
Don't know anything about that, ma'am. Just got the word back that ICTF actually won't be showing up at your place. You must have some friends in powerful places, I say. Although I would like a chance to talk to those band members. Sorry for ruining your night. I do have a couple of questions for them. And I just wanted my chooms to be here to back me up in case anything got out of hand. I'm sorry to cost you all this money and these eddies. What a fucking travesty.
Persuasion.
Sure. I'm not very good at persuasion, so I'm going to use...
Chat gave you guys a bunch of them. I mean...
Use a +2, might as well.
Yeah, I'm going to use a +2, and I'm going to use a point of luck as well.
Okay.
Why not?
Right, I'll mark that off. There is we have 4 more +2s. There is also a -2 to play it. I'm not...
I'm sitting on that in case I really, really want.
All right.
I did not have combat plan. This was not the combat I had planned for today's session.
Well,
And yeah, that's got the mod bonuses in there. It does.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm glad I put those in there.
She looks at you and goes, "Fucking corrupt cops." The Russian says something behind you. Does JJ speak Russian by chance?
No,
Okay.
I don't think I have any other languages other than street slang and English.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
She says something behind you, and Jade just motions off like, "No, no reason to get that violent." "Hey," she yells back, "get your ass over here if you want me to take care of the PR." And one of the guys comes, And his large digital display kind of puts a large question mark, like this fucking corrupt cop wants to ask you something. I'm taking care of the media for your event anyway, so why don't you fucking see what he wants? It might be worth my time. This large board guy comes over and kind of like taps the lady, and the two Russians kind of get out of his way, and he comes, stands in front of you, and looks down and go, "What you want, cop?" Does this display.
Just wanted to talk about what you might have slotted there. What you got in your neck? Referencing like his chip slot.
It's like, for real? Kind of
Yeah,
like,
just,
kind of looks back, and she's like, "Fucking show him. I don't give a fuck." He kind of like reaches down so you can see he hits all three of his slots, pulls out three chips. One's clearly a memory chip, and like memory. Drive land vehicle. Yeah, and the last one is composition.
yeah.
Just skill chips.
Kind of.
And we did establish that these personality overclocking chips that I'm supposed to be looking into are chipware, right? Just
They
to be
are
clear.
chipware, and they have a very distinct look to them due to the design. They're like the fatter chips. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
They
it's
still
like an old. It's like an old floppy disk from 2020 or something like that. Like it's kind of old tech a little bit. Okay.
It's not the sleeker chips. That's not like microchips that you would expect. Like it's a full size chip.
So probably a pretty good case that these are not faked overclocking chips or anything like that. Okay. Then I will just ask him how he deals with so much chrome and who his doctor is, because I'm starting to look to get a little more done and like the look of his stuff. And if you got a doctor that's that good that can cram that much into you and you still got a smile like that, I want to know who that is and I want to do business with them. And so do my men who looking to keep up with the chrome that we're chasing.
Right at this point in time, there's a resounding thunk from Death's head as his arms begin to move. It's kind of hard to put the bindings on him when they can't move the person's body because cyberware doesn't work.
Sure.
And as he starts to move, literally two of the Russian girls come over and stick legs on each of his shoulders and force him back down and just kind of give him they shake their finger very much like no. And Death's head begins to growl. And he kind of looks back at Jade, and Jade goes, "Fucking show him." Kind of stops, and he reaches up to his helmet. You hear a click and a hiss, and he peels it back, revealing his actual face, shaved head, like skin and everything else. He's like, half of this is just actual poser wear. He says, like the arms we got done, yeah, sure, and Jade here knows a good fixer. The doc upstairs takes care of our stuff, but half of this is poser wear, man. Like, how hard it would be to get all this chrome put in us, man? We'd be definitely wouldn't be smart enough to be able to play it, let alone put our soul into the music. It's like, don't tell people we're posers, man.
Oh, it's pretty Nova stuff. You had me fooled, and I work with this stuff every day. I took 2 looks at it, and I came back there and checked it out, and I thought it was at least something worth looking at.
Yeah, he goes,
I get it, Jim. Just kind of sympathizing with him about the poser wear a little bit. And
he takes the minute or so to show you, and about half of what he has on him, he does have cyber arms, he does have cyber legs. The extra cyber arms on him are part of his actual cyber torso outfit that hooks into his back. He's got actual extra plugs and stuff it does hook into. There is a cyber load hit, sure, for him to be able to utilize it, but it's nothing compared to what it would be to actually have it. But he doesn't have, he'll even show you, he doesn't have the functionality with it like a full combat piece. They're posers.
Yeah, you know what, Chum? I'm sorry for wasting your time, I say, and I open up my wallet and I give him 50 eddies, and I pull out probably another 500 eddies, which is probably about all I would come into a club with this with, and give that to Lady Jade. 50 eddies for wasting his time, and 500 eddies for ruining Lady Jade's night. I sympathize with the lost business, I say.
She like grabs the poser and pushes him aside and go, "How would you feel I kick open your house in the middle of fucking night? You got a wife? You got a kid? You got a dog? Huh?"
Yeah, I got all that shit except for the dog. But yeah, I would be fucking livid, as I expect you are now. Um, Such is life. I am so sorry to have done this. I thought we had much more reason to be here than we ever did. I should have came to talk to you first. What did I just do? Okay, I did that right.
Hey, you're good. You're good.
500. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mark down the money I'm spending as well. Um, and just looking to get out of your hair for the rest of this. But I will need a receipt for that 500 eddies.
She laughs. Like, the gall on you. It's about this moment here. The Death Head tries to get fast and grabs Moshka's leg. The second he literally moves and reaches for Moshka, Molly, without missing a beat, throws a martial arts strike right into his fucking torso.
Chill, Choom, chill, I say at Death Head.
Choombada.
It hits a resounding crack, and you hear the sound of metal plate, and Death Head kind of. She, Molly reaches down and says something in Russian, and you just kind of, you hear a nod and a. Jay goes, "Take your money, but this ain't fucking done. What's your name, officer?" And she, she takes your money. She pulls on her agent. It appears to be working on your receipt.
Yeah. Yeah, Jackson Jenkins. You can call me JJ for short, though, love. I say that's kind of my street name. I say lighting back up my my laser light jacket, sort of emphasizing that I'm also an edge runner too, I guess.
You're asking who they work for?
Yeah, what division do they work for? Alpha and Death Head?
Okay, they were part of actual Max Tech. They are currently on probation.
Ah, okay, all right.
Excessive force on the job. And Brighton quit. So.
Yeah, I knew Brighton was kind of. I kind of knew Brighton's deal. It was the other two that I was not exactly aware what. I was maybe a little bit confused on that.
Yeah, she writes you a receipt. $500 for paying off the fixer, not to enter your house and kill your family. Sincerely, Lady Jade.
Is that?
That's
no,
literally.
I actually is that? Would that be an acceptable thing for me to submit as a to write off essentially as a work expense? Or do I need her to say that some way else in order to get this receipt through the paperwork department?
It depends.
This would be important for my character.
It would be important for your character, yes. Most likely she would need to word that a different way unless you maybe, bribe the clerk to be like, stamp, I'm not reading the information. And, and there's a good chance you know the bureaucracy of your business well enough that if you got in like late shift Thursday, Friday before they were trying to get out of there, they probably would like, "What's the amount?" "Yeah, great. Here, get the fuck out of here. I want to go drinking."
Sure.
So it depends when.
So
early morning? Nah, that wouldn't fly.
So should I roll? I kind of wanted to roll bureaucracy now to get her to rewrite that some way, or should I use bureaucracy later to submit it later?
You would need bureaucracy later, knowing when to submit it to get it to pass. If you would like her to write something else, you're going to have to probably persuade her.
Okay, I will. I mean, I'll try a persuasion, and then I guess I can try the bureaucracy if it fails. That's later. I submit it. Good roll.
Oh, does some you need me to get this past? You want to get reimbursed? Okay. She's like, hell, if it's getting reimbursed, it's not really your money now, is it? Make it 1,000.
I don't know about that, love. 500's all my all I got on me. I opened up my wallet. I did kind of say that's probably all I would bring into a club like this, is about 550. So I opened up my wallet to show an empty wallet, and
Put a moth fly.
my lady keeps my agent under check for making any other kind of agent-to-agent transfers or anything like that.
Jade will roll her eyes like, you guys have worth the fucking time. She looks at her like 500 each you to get out of my establishment without a broken leg. Hear Bright in the crowd like, I'll do that. That works. She rewrites it, making a information request retrieval due to conversation and acquisitions regarding, the distribution and illegal use of personality overclock chips, otherwise known as POC. Our establishment does not utilize or operate with them. Allowed officer to check staff payment for services rendered. Lady Jade.
Fucking Nova. And can I get
she
one
really
for each
stole
of my
that.
tombs?
Can you what?
Can I get one for each of my tombs?
She's like, not for 500 eddies, and tosses it, the slip kind of like on you.
Yeah.
Brighton's like, here, jacket. He's trying to reach with the bolted arm, like trying to pull his cred stick, and she kind of motions at it, pulls the cred stick. She's like, take the 1500, love. She takes the 1500 and tosses the cred stick back at him. Like, cool. Now, I trust you guys all know the way you came. Kindly get the fuck out of my bar.
Can I just join? You know what? Can I use the back door? Just quicker.
Okay. She says something in Russian, and Molly behind you, behind Alpha goes, yeah, we'll take care of that. Like, sure, my Russian friends here will be happy to escort you out.
Oh, I've seen too many movies for that. The second I get through that back door, I'm booking it out to the street.
Okay. And Brighton kind of like, okay, really letting the Lockjaw's daughters handle your light light work here, Jade. Jade looks over and goes, if you're smart enough to know who they are, you're smart enough to know to keep your fucking mouth shut if you want to live to see another day. He just kind of nods and goes, yes, ma'am. And the Russians will pick you guys up. Even Deathhead, surprisingly, like with almost like very little ease. You'll watch Mary here in the process of doing so pull out a weird vial with warning, this may trigger some people who may have a phobia of needles. Please ignore the next minute of what I'm about to say. Pulls out a weird looking vial that's clearly filled with some kind of nanite and blue chemical. Pushes a button on the side, and 3 large, several inch long needles. Think of them as 20 to 30 centimeters each for you metric people. Comes out the side of this thing, and she sticks it into her, and right in the actual above the breast center mass in her torso, and takes a shot of this stuff. Like, yeah, and literally like grabs Alpha and lifts him like he's a sack of wet laundry. And start to drag him as you guys are all escorted out the back room.
I'm sorry. Who injected themselves? Can you just clarify that? I misunderstood. Who injected themselves?
Mary.
Okay, and she is like basically one of Lady Jade's muscle, essentially.
No, all 3 of these girls appear to be hanging out together. As you guys move, Brighton kind of lets you know, like, yeah. These are Lockjaw's girls. Congratulations, you've met 80% of the Russian mafia in Night City. As these 5 girls escort you out, almost in like military escort procession.
Okay. I remember. I'm all caught up. I remember them insisting upon staying, and okay, I got everything now. Okay, I understand. Sorry.
But yeah, you guys are all escorted up here, through this side room, through this side door, up through here, and up through a stairwell leading up.
Oh, hey. Just kidding. Our characters aren't there.
And Brighton, like, as you guys are going, and Death Head's like, growling and everything else, Brighton's like, I fucking told you it was a bad idea. But nah, we got this. Just let me bring the big gun. Can't bring the big gun to the fucking place here, Choom. I told you that. Death Head growls back. Look, I don't care what military operation and everything else. Night City works differently. That's why you're not on Max Tech anymore. Growl. Well, yeah, that and, almost going Cyber Psycho on the Cyber Psycho might have something to do with it. Yeah.
I express extreme disappointment in my backup. For violent and aggressive as they are. I start stressing the importance of using words first in a few situations and how that's just good cop work, and how a cop on the street shouldn't need to use his gun if he knows how to use his words and assert his authority. And I basically blame them for fucking this all up. And
You invited somebody named Deathhead, and you thought they were going to use their words.
and,
You have an excellent point, my friend.
yeah, we're the authority on the street here, and you guys just run around with guns, upsetting people and getting gassed out. And I expected you to come and talk your way in like adults, and extremely disappointed in all of you right now. You guys really fucked this up for me, and you're gonna have to make it up to me somehow by just being on my hip next time I need you.
Alpha's like, well, to be fair, you're the one that ruined our Friday night. Right? It's like he does got you there, man. We were, trying to find the best joint toy place to hit up that's cheap enough for Death Head's budget. Death Head looks back. It's like, what? It's not too many guys. Not too many inputs want to ride that cyber pole you got there.
Cool. Well, you know what? I know a new place with midgets in Little Europe. I give each of them 50 eddies and suggest they go treat themselves to a lap dance on me.
Deathhead stops, immediately turns around and takes a step towards you. Like, the girls go on edge, and he gets right in your face, and you will hear him speak for the first time, and this soft, timid voice actually comes out and goes, "Are they really midgets?"
The real deal, man.
I was not expecting that.
No chrome, 100% raw midget. I scream loud enough for everyone to hear around us on the street.
You better be buying. Turns
Yeah,
around and goes
shoot.
walking back, and Brighton is literally red-faced, tears coming down his face, trying really hard not to laugh at Deathhead.
Deathhead's compensating for something.
I'm just going to note it 150 for all the cops, okay?
Okay. But yes, you guys are on your way out while the scene slightly changes and head back actually out to the street. As the commotion down the street begins to intensify. Nan and Vertex, before you get in the car, you can actually hear it.
We're
The sounds.
getting in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear it. The sounds of commotion, screaming, violence, and chanting. And there's a weird slapping sound of almost metallic stick on pavement. And as you hear someone down the street scream, "Game on!"
I was gonna I guess I'll knock on the window of the vehicle and be like, Johnny, you hear that? Oh, you're muted, friend.
What about it?
I don't know. Do you know what's going on? What is it? Something you're interested in?
Mate, just get in the fucking car.
Yeah, you want to get out of here? Let's fucking go.
What's going on? We got Jonesers.
And it's at that point in time, there's a sound of a slapping
You're
of
right.
a click, and something hits the car down the street in front of you guys, and it explodes into a ball of flaming wreckage.
Oh shit! Dexterity save? Just
Great.
kidding.
Not your car, not your guys' car.
Oh yeah.
Luco, mate, do you remember when, fucking 5 minutes ago, I was like, don't worry about the traffic. You can, dodge and weave your way around it. Let's just get the fuck out of here. I might just repeat myself,
So at this point in time, down the street through the flaming wreckage, you guys will see a pack of Jonesers. 4 of them you recognize as weak, timid Jonesers. Really the posers of the group, the wannabes, It's the other
Project
four that actually has training jerseys on.
Oh, the rollerblades. I get it.
Jones?
Uh
Is it the
huh.
Jones boys?
The
Or something? Is that
Jonesers.
what they're called?
Yeah, the Jonesers.
Joneser.
Yep. She skates past them, gives them a high five, and the lower group of them kind of like, don't worry, boys, if the information's good and we can bring back the head of Nan, you guys will actually get your training jerseys, and we'll actually get bench warming spots. Woo! And they click sticks together.
Should we?
Pull out the heavy pistol.
Am I seeing this too? Like, can I hear all that, or is that just like a?
At this point in time, if you guys make perception checks down the street,
I'll try another
I-
perception check.
you guys, your visibility.
Oh, okay, not bad. 17, not great, but not bad. Could be worse.
Yes, you guys can make out to this flaming wreckage of a vehicle here. This pack of 8 Jonesers coming down the street towards you guys. This lady points down the alleyway here, and these 4 will like, come on, boys, we'll show you how it's done. And they will begin to skate forward.
Shall we roll? Should we roll initiative?
I'm gonna pull out the heavy pistol and be like, I gotta work off some stress here. Let's fucking go.
JJ,
Okay, just
D6.
Run them all over.
AJ?
Yes,
D6?
D6, please. And the rest of you on the board, please. Let's get you all added to the initiative tracker here.
Yeah, because I think my first instinct was to, like, when I heard the violence, was like, that doesn't have to do with me. Let's go, Like, that's just some bullshit Night City shit that I don't want to deal with. But now that I realize it's literally about me, and I'm still trying to find out, like, what's going on, and, like, who gave me up, and, like... And the Jonesers have been causing us trouble from the get-go, so... not the best initiative roll for...
I love this automated
character
thing. I
template.
can just add everyone in and be like, click, and it just starts rolling initiative
Yeah.
for everyone. It's fucking sick.
Kinda neat. I like the visual of it, just like seeing all the dice come up. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Did you roll mine?
I did,
Did you roll
yes,
all of them? Okay.
yes. All right, starting things off with the Jonesers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is JJ? What did you get for a D6 roll? 3? No, that's
3. I assume that's the number of turns until I enter the combat.
that was a D6 or a D10.
Yeah, did you ask for a D6?
Yeah, there it is. No, I just rolled initiative for 15 people. You'll have to forgive me. Yes, that is the amount of turns before you guys will enter the scene here,
Yeah, okay.
and you'll be entering the scene from.
Oh, we're
Right over here
so
on the south side.
exposed. We're just out here. There's no cover.
Coat.
Vertex. It is your turn.
All right. We don't need to be zoomed out that much. Vertex is gonna run this way.
Mm-hmm.
Vertex,
And go.
careful. I'm just telling you to be careful.
Gonna glance back at Nan and go, I'm always careful, babe. And then I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face.
Nice roll, nice roll, nice roll.
Boom!
Mhm.
With my heavy pistol.
Well, that will hit. Please roll damage.
Nice.
Wait, this guy can, like, dodge bullets?
Synth coke.
God damn.
So, which color are the badass ones, and which color are the poser ones? The posers are in front.
The badass ones are in front. The posers are in back.
Because the ones that came up front were like, let's show you how to do it.
100%
Yeah.
correct.
Right.
That was what,
Yeah,
10
damn
And
it.
the others, I
damage?
assume.
That makes
And
that
then-
makes sense.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Oh, crit, crit, crit!
Boom!
Big crit, big
that
crit
was
energy.
almost good.
31.
Ah, ballin'.
What was this?
Okay, your first shot destroys his actual bulletproof shield, and he drops it.
Nice.
The second shot, I'm pretty sure he's not going to evade that. I mean, I have to like seriously succeed. So, yep. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, rough roll on the damage.
Oh, probably
Only
bounces off
5.
armor.
That
It's
hits
a
his
swingy
Kevlar and slightly annoys it.
Oh no.
Well, I've still got some movement, so I'm gonna go take some cover over here.
Awesome. Nan, that's up with you.
Oh really? Damn, I didn't think I rolled that well. Okay. Oh, a lot of us got 11, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna run right. Oh shit. Okay. Let me just see how far that is. 16 meters. What is it with the move? I can roll. I can move 1 square per move, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, correct.
All right. All right. Fuck this. I'm just gonna come right out here and take my pop-up grenade launcher and shoot. I think I'm gonna go for. I need to figure out the DV here. I don't know why I'm having trouble looking at the DV for
What were you
my
trying to hit?
pop-up grenade launcher. I'm trying to
Because
hit, like,
the DV for
my
the pop-up
guess
grenade
is-
launcher does not work in Foundry. It's a bug I submitted
Oh
last
right,
week.
there's a bug in that. We're trying to fix that. Yeah, got you.
So
That's annoying.
at 20 meters, you're looking at a DV of 15 to hit right here in front of this pack of 3.
What about right here? Like, or just beyond that?
26 meters is going to put you at the 26 to 50 range. That's also a 15.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here because I think that targets. Does that target? Oh no, it would be 5. What is it? 5 squares wide?
Mhm. Correct. So
Okay,
basically,
so
it'd be 2 squares this way and 2 squares this way.
Yeah. So does that hit everybody in this?
No, you'll need to actually bring it back to this square right
Okay,
here.
then yeah, I'll just.
Like, no matter what, you're going to hit miss this guy back here, but to hit this pack of 3, which are
Yeah.
the
Okay. Yeah.
dangerous
I'm just
threat.
gonna go for this pack of 3. Yeah, just kind of like right in the. Yeah, right at them, and so that will be.
Hold
I'm
on
gonna
before
use a
you roll.
+2.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Take a -2 with it.
Okay.
It's a grenade
Let's do
launcher.
a +2. Can I take a +2 on a one that you're giving me a -2 on?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You just got to
Okay.
burn more now if you want that +2.
Yeah, can I spend luck?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 luck as well, just to actually
You-
get a net +2 on this.
Just to be clear, you're using the -2, you're using a +2, just so I
Yes.
can mark them off.
Yes. All right. Boom sauce. Okay, I got
You rolled it.
18, which was not amazing.
But it does
But-
beat the DV to land the shot there.
Yep.
What you needed.
Just.
Oh.
These
That was one
3
fail.
assholes. Like, this guy right here, watch it goes overhead, and literally you hear him mutter, pretty.
Okay.
Vertex will yell.
Oh, that's a
from
little
cover.
better. Damn it.
Cheers.
Yeah, this guy's gonna get the fuck out of the
Oh,
way.
God damn it.
This guy's
Oh
gonna
my
get the fuck out of
God.
the way.
You kidding me? Okay, fine.
However, this one will take take it. Please roll your damage.
Okay.
How about this guy?
It is just out. He cannot actually hit all. Could not hit all 4 of them. So it is
Yeah,
just
I was
shy of this person.
I was trying to place it so that I could, but I think that's 6 squares wide instead
Mhm.
of 5. So
Correct.
it didn't work.
Like, yeah.
Does it do damage to this vehicle?
This vehicle? Yes, it will.
Oh, it probably does damage to the civilian female who's standing right there.
Yep.
Good fucker.
At this point, she'd be a little bit more, probably here. But yeah, she is actually recording this. And yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna roll the damage for that. Or you want me to?
Would it? No, I can roll it. But would it hit her if that? Because I think I
No.
put it like right here, right? So it went. Okay.
Yeah, it is going to just barely miss.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
17, and that is armor piercing, so it should, if it gets through, it should deal 2 ablation, right?
Now,
Should
I
be.
will not. The guy in front of him, since his shield's in front of him and not behind him, and he evaded so badly, will not get the benefit of the shield from this. So, poor bastard.
I will say, just for a rules point of view, with explosive damage like this, it will destroy the cover and then go through it, technically. Only explosive damage goes through.
The full, it destroys the cover, and then the full damage goes through.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
However, armor is ablated by 2. He takes 8 directly to it. The vehicle takes 17, but it's armor piercing. So the vehicle is starting to smoke from the cost of that. It hasn't itself exploded, but the front kind of area of it here, the engine compartment itself is starting to smoke from shrapnel actually piercing the actual front cage of it.
Yeah. And can I split movement in this game? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Always.
I think I only moved 2 squares, so I'm gonna just kind of move back here to give myself a little bit of cover.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'm gonna tell Vertex what I did if they can't see. Vertex, I blew up one of them up, but they're still coming.
I saw
Yeah.
that. That was sick.
It would have been more sick if all of them got hit. Or if at least the civilian female also got caught in the blast. At least it would have been extra
Pulls
points.
his gun, can't do much of it. This Jones, you're seeing that. 1.
That's a fucking lot of Jonesers. The action economy is not on our side.
No, it is not. 4. He is going to drop a puck, take aim at Vertex.
Vertex, no!
Am I rolling evasion?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, yes, you are.
Ooh.
Nan, I'm going to need it from you as well.
From me?
Yep. He dro-
Evasion?
Yes. He drops a hockey puck that is actually made out of C6 onto the ground. Okay, reels back and fires. And as the shot gets close to the back of this truck right here, he hits something on the stick and it detonates.
Ah, tits. Hey, 16. That's pretty not good enough. I don't think I could have rolled good. Oh, I guess with a 10, yeah. Crit. Not
Now,
great.
these
Not great.
are low-ranking members of Jonesers, so they don't have the full 1 pound of C6.
That's good. Okay.
There's an explosion of 7 right here. This vehicle will shift slightly, and you both evaded, but Nan, you were actually outside of the blast radius. Oh,
Oh, okay.
sorry. No, that is
It's like
2.
a smaller.
Yep, that is 2.
Oh, it's 2. 2 by 2. Nice. Yeah, but we didn't evade. But was the 7 the total damage that was done?
Correct.
Okay, so it shouldn't go through our armor.
Now, of the 4 better Jonesers here, one of them's the leader, and he actually has the most bang for his buck.
Yeah. No, I mean, it could have been worse. Like that damage just was.
They
We got lucky.
They have limited stuff, as I said.
And yeah. But if you roll all 6s, we'd be fucked. So.
Okay, this Joneser is back here. He's going to take the time to load his gun and continue moving up. That makes it Johnny's turn.
Sorry, can I? Sorry, I think I misunderstood. I thought they were throwing grenades. What are they? What are they doing? What are they doing? to
Basically grenades. It's like hockey puck
attack?
grenades.
Like small.
Puck like.
Like a nice puck.
Yeah.
Johnny is sitting back in his chair, just listening to the explosions happening, and he'll just look across at Luco and just be like, "Hey, look, how are you feeling? You know, like what the fuck is going on? Why are we still here? Can you just run these guys over? Is that like a nomad thing? Honestly, like, I'm just done with this. We got people with hockey sticks. It's not even a real sport, and yet they're fucking.
Hey,
You got at least 2
yeah,
Canadians here.
they're trying to, like, I don't know, fucking blow shit up with this. Is this the car that we're in? Who is this? Luco's car?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh
just
yeah.
as a
This
reminder.
is Luco's Nomad souped up truck.
So I lean into him and I'll just be like, "Is this truck gonna blow up if they hit it with one of their whatever the fuck they're throwing at us?" No.
Luca looks at you, dead face serious, anger in his eyes. He tosses the data pad on the dashboard and fires up his car.
Great. That's all I needed. And I'll grab the top of the window, pull myself out, so I'm just like sat on the window, you know, so I'm like chest the car here. Be like, just fucking drive, man. Just get the fuck out of here. Like, don't worry about these hockey stick wielding lesbians. We'll be fine. And I'll pull the pin over and attempt to throw it over here. I think 25 is the tops. So, oh, somebody's moving.
Yeah, because action economy, you know, you only get 2 seconds to talk in combat. So
Sure. So I'll go for that spot. That's what I'm aiming for.
okay, roll.
Yeah. Oh shit! Why am I keep being on
21.
21, which I believe is enough.
Good. That's a good toss.
Ooh,
Oh my god. Come
full out
on.
of tens.
2 fails though. 2 fails.
Okay.
oh, I see. Okay.
That's
And
Two
that would be a
sixes.
critical. So that's 29 points of damage. And critical
Holy-
injuries for the
Fuck your critical injuries. Critical hit
that was a
body.
much better roll than my roll.
-2 melee attacks. Awesome.
Nice.
What is that? Like a broken arm
Hold on.
shield?
Yeah, like it should have actually said everything, but
Nah, it's not a big deal.
yeah, but yeah, I copied this directly over when I set up this table. I believe it's the broken arm -2 to melee attacks. Number 9 on the body hit critical hit table.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Oops.
I'll have to fix that. Anywho, damage. Well, that gets ablated. That goes down.
29. Yeah.
Oh, I had it right over.
What?
Ah, that's torn muscle.
Torn muscle. Thank you.
There we go.
Yes. What kind of grenade was that again?
Just armor piercing, so ablation
Just
by
make sure.
2. Like
Two.
the
That's
second
what I was
grenade,
double
yeah.
checking.
It's obviously 29. The standard rolls don't take into account the 5 points of bonus
Mhm.
critical damage.
Mm-hmm. Both of those guys look really, really messed up from that explosion. They both look
Oh, yeah.
seriously wounded, being caught in that.
I've just got a little bit of a grin on my face as I continue to sit on the window, and I'm just gonna fold my arms and like lean onto the roof as Luco's revving up the engine, and I'll just call out across the roof of the car and just go, "Vote Fox."
This Joneser in the back here, lagging behind, sees what's going on and kind of like he slows to a bit. The last one here seeing you guys. Let me double check the range on that because he's the only one that's actually got the big boy toys. Yeah, we're doing that. Yep, because my mooks don't get luck. 20 though, that should still work for the DV. It does. He's gonna drop one of his pucks and fire it. It is narrowly, you're gonna watch this puck literally squeak past you as it flies next to your head, Nan, and collides right into the side of Luco's van.
Oof.
Don't like that. Sorry, I was here. To the side. Oh, I didn't like that damage roll.
Okay.
That's a
There's a
double six.
resounding.
Wait, who just got hit?
Okay, it's a resounding explosion against Luco's vehicle, shattering the glass on the driver's side window, pouring glass into his face, scraping the side of his face, and cutting up and burning the left side of his face. Luco screams in agony.
Am I in the blast radius?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You are once again just outside of the blast radius.
Thank fuck. So did that damage go through the car into Luco? Like, did he get a critical hit? Yeah.
He screams in pain.
Oh god, he needs to get the fuck out of there because our whole thing was that we were delivering him back to his dad. We're not gonna get all our eddies.
I said that 20 minutes ago.
Don't forget, you have a doctor on staff.
Luco is going to back up the vehicle.
Luco's hurt and he's hurt bad.
It's okay. We'll deal with him after.
Yeah, there might not be time. There just might not be time.
1 second.
Don't worry.
His token is
We
not
got
moving.
this.
He's not moving, Vertex.
He's not moving. Get him. Get him.
Thank you.
Do I have all man?
Repull the assets.
Do you do crits to cars?
No.
No.
But
Yeah,
I
couldn't
am
figure it out.
I am making a critical hit table for cars. Because that used to be a thing back in the glorious 2020 days.
It does the bonus damage.
Yeah, oh
but
yes.
It doesn't you don't get like a critical injury for it.
Correct.
Oh, so it does do the bonus damage. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, it makes
confirm
sense. You could hit like an axle or you know what I mean, like some like.
But it's still just against the structural points of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Let me move up to the.
You guys get put in the vehicle here. You guys hop in the vehicle here. He backs out, slips it around.
Here, man.
Okay, and literally drives straight into this Joneser right here. Blood dripping down his face, screaming obscenities.
The best thing to scream.
Oh my god. Oh wait,
And he's going to hit. He's going to hit him
good.
and make him a new fucking ornament. The Joneser is going to try to jump the fuck out of the way.
Fuck yes, fuck yeah.
It's just an opposed roll.
Yeah, it's an opposed roll, and he isn't really gonna. Yeah, and you will eat the car dead on. JJ, roll me 66.
What?
Pardon me?
Badass.
Roll me 66. 66, please.
66.
Getting hit with a moving vehicle at full force.
Doesn't it do the same damage to the vehicle or no?
He's, as I specified earlier, he's got front reinforcement grill guard on his vehicle.
Right.
He's just
But normally it would.
60.
My bad. I
all
used
good.
whatever the bottom was. I think it was it adds a bonus to the roll rather than.
This guy takes a resounding crunch under the vehicle and screams in pain as you guys drive over him. And as Luco literally just starts driving in the middle of these things, turning even the truck here and starts swerving into the rest of the Jonesers. These Jonesers, the posers, are not. That very quickly they got deer in headlights look in their face, and they want no part of eating the front end of the vehicle like the bench, like the actual trainers actually did.
Yeah. I can't imagine why.
Full fucking speed, Luco. Let's just keep this ball rolling, yeah?
Yeah. He's going to run and hide this way. This Joneser is going to warily just get out of the way. He is too fucked up to want to continue fighting. That makes it Vertex turn.
All right. Well, this guy that just took a car, is he still alive?
Yes, he is. Surprisingly, he due to the larger clear capacity underneath the truck, other than taking the brunt force of it, he didn't really take much of anything else. His foot looks kind of fucked up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna diagnose him in my brain, and then I'm gonna shoot him. Basically at point blank. Like, hi.
And you did say called shot to the head.
Ooh.
So he will evade.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, because you have to beat, not meet.
And
Alright.
and Vertex handgun skill does not have the -8 for called shot.
Oh,
That's
true.
Yeah. Alright, well, this time
Darn.
I'm just gonna shoot him normally.
Better roll.
Dodge this one, motherfucker.
Dodge this.
If the first one was an aim shot at the head, oh,
Oh yeah, you beat.
You definitely hit him.
A little better of a roll. A nice average for the 3d6.
Yeah.
That should beat Kevlar, right?
It will beat Kevlar, yes.
After he ate a grenade and then the front bumper.
This is the guy that dodged the grenade.
Okay. Well, he still ate a front bumper.
Okay, that he did. That is a. You are not wrong about that one. He does look
I go,
wounded at this point.
and then I'll say, if you know what's good for you, stay down.
Nah.
And then I'm gonna back to cover.
Man.
I am going to see the one that hopefully almost dead, this fucking guy, and I'm gonna turn around and shoot my crossbow at him, my Eagle Tech Scorpion, which is currently loaded with armor-piercing rounds.
Crossbow him in the balls.
Yes, and I'm gonna spend 2 more luck on this because I have a feeling the session, we're nearing the end, so why not? Boom. 22 total. This guy. Put my target on him. Is that a hit? Is he gonna evade or?
Oh, he's going to try to evade. No, he's not going to try to evade. He's going to take the shot to the face and to the chest. Go ahead and let's get that damage.
I should have done aim shot. 18 damage. Come on, is he dead?
Close. He is
God damn
barely
it.
holding on to fucking life at this point. I mean,
I could take him out, reduce the action economy.
4 hit points.
Yeah, he's like literally a thread.
This guy sees the nature of the gun, sees the car coming right for him, and just fucking bolts this way towards the smoking vehicle, which is at this point starting to show the first signs of catching flames. Yeah, he's too hurt to want to keep fighting, so they're gonna head off that way. That grenade blast definitely hurt him.
Good.
Yep, nope, he's going to move that way. Johnny?
What's up? All right. Johnny's doesn't really give a shit about these people in any capacity. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Do you know what? You're right, we are getting towards the end of the session. I know that's a little bit meta, but let's use this up. Let's take an aimed headshot.
Fuck yeah.
Just pulls out the gun. Just, as the car's driving by, just takes a second, lining it up, and we'll attempt the shot. Just as feels like he's getting a little stale on his skills. Hasn't done it for a while, so. We're gonna aim, and then. $24.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, he's got to beat a 15. He's hurt, but not hurt enough to get minuses. And you rolled a 2.
Hey.
Good job, jackass. All right, let's get that damage. Let's see, location ahead. 24 was it?
You can obviously select and just apply, and it will do the math
Uh-huh.
for you. With the
It will.
No, that's a bit of an. Or just hit the last button in the chat. Actually, that.
Yep, the button in the chat will do it too.
To lightning.
He takes a shot to the head and goes over. He's still twitching and screaming, but there is part of his brain matter and
Amazing.
head that is clearly missing. I don't think that damage though is adding in the nope, no. But there is an
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because it will take his armor off first, so it's obviously 7 armor, down to 10, and then doubles to 20.
Yeah.
So it sounds
Yep.
about right.
Cool. That is calculated correctly. Then awesome.
He takes the shot, just smacks it, raises the gun, just big smile, and then with the other hand, just gestures to the ones that are in the way of the vehicle still. And just goes, shoot, shoot, as the car's moving along.
He does.
So that's
Very nice. Very, very nice. Is JJ here yet?
They're literally I just threw them on the map.
Fuck yeah. Because once JJ comes here with all these motherfuckers, Jonesers are done. Like the Gandalf coming in with the.
He slaps
end of the battle.
slaps a stick and tries to hit you guys from this distance with one of his pucks, but it goes wild, hitting the side of the building over here and exploding.
Fuck yeah. Structural damage.
Vertex extends the middle finger.
Yeah, fuck that structure.
Yeah. Fuck you, building.
That's one thing me and the Joneses can agree on.
That one ran.
Down with the institution.
This one, seeing you guys see the nature of everything, yeah, he's still gonna fucking chance it. He's gonna drop his stick, drop a stick down, bleeding profusely, can barely see, and he's still gonna slap a shot at your side of the vehicle, Johnny, specifically in retaliation to you shooting him in the head. With the -2. Oh, that was almost a 10. Yes, and it will go wide, miss, and explode down the street behind you guys.
just looking at him, gun to him, and I'm just like, come on, bro, just know when you're beat. Come
Right.
on.
Yeah, well, I never said they were smart guys, okay?
I'm just trying to teach him at this point. It's not. No, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
At this point in time, you, JJ, and everyone else comes out onto the street, get that fresh air as you're bullshitting and razzing each other, and you hear the sounds of explosions going on the street. And you look down, you can clearly see what's going on at this point in time. Please take an action.
Yes, JJ.
Joy.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted. That's why we were filling.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was looking at this already. I think I'm basically just going to be taking a move here. double move to get into. Well, one question I had is, did I get my guns back from that encounter?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Then
What?
maybe I will do something different. I will go 14 over to there.
Very nice.
Let me see. And I'm going to shoot this guy here, Jones 2.
Oh, poor bastard. You get a
And-
bonus +2 because he is distracted.
Is
Oh,
he
hell yeah.
completely unaware of me?
Oh,
As
yeah,
in he
yeah.
can't evade?
In theory, he's not aware of an attacker coming from the back. He will not be evading. No. Okay.
Okay.
Technically, by the rules, yes, he's allowed to evade because you make an attack at him. But realistically, with all of his attention and going on, somebody showing up from behind him, shooting behind him, isn't gonna. No.
Yeah.
Plus, he just got shot, literally shot in the head.
I'm gonna take a shot using my Magnum Opus Hellbringer. I'm gonna use a +2.
Hold
and
on.
I'm going to use.
What's
sorry?
your movement?
It's 7, which
5,
is
6, 7. Cool. At the
Yeah.
14 was just please continue. +2 Magnum
Yeah.
Opus.
+2 plus I have 2 luck left. I'm going to use that, so a total of +4. The aim shot, roll to attack. I'm just going to put it all into luck, like 4 into luck, because
Right, it's a place for you to put that there. Yeah, yeah.
But this should
Nice
show
roll.
with
Was it-
Oh, you're doing an aim shot. Nice.
Location head. That will hit.
Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just to let you know, he's dead. But roll damage. Okay, he
Yeah.
has two hit points is what he has.
Yeah, there's no way to roll fewer.
Okay.
Will
Absolutely.
the
Almost
20
a crit too. Yeah.
Will
yeah,
20 kill him?
a lot of damage.
That hits his head and just
Yeah.
Paint the street red or paint the car.
Leave them.
Well, I don't know what's in front of him, but yeah.
Civilian female
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life.
and she completely catches like as recording this going on, just blew in it, and she immediately scrolls back over with rage, catching you guys, as pretty much Alpha and Brighton and Deathhead all start coming this way because, well, that sucked. Oh well, some freedom is needed over here.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
And he is dead. Luco immediately will start driving, down the street. These guys getting out of the way, Luco will literally, scream at them. He drives past, and basically start driving around the block. Due to the movement of the vehicle, and it's already in motion. You guys will go from like here, down the street, over to here.
Sorry, does he know where he's going? Like, I've given him directions several times at this point.
Yeah. You told him to go to the docks at this point, okay?
You know.
Because everyone else is not necessarily in the vehicle, he's going to do a loop around the block to try to at least pick everyone up.
Classic Luco loop.
Halfway through that, you start yelling at him. Yeah, that's a different story, but this is what Luco does. JJ, that puts you back up at the top of the initiative. Because I rolled for you guys as you entered and gave you your free round at the end of last round.
Yeah.
Does the car go before me though, or did the car
Yeah,
already go?
already went.
Okay. So I guess I will. I'm gonna move a little bit. You know what? I'm just gonna go right up to this guy, and use some my martial arts attack.
Okay.
I think thematically here, I'm like this first one's like a run and a kick, and then another strike. But here we go. Roll attack.
Okay.
Hits.
Okay. 32.
I think a 32 is going to beat his evasion of 13.
My math is a little
Oh,
rough.
fuck, man.
Crit damage.
Yup. What was that martial arts skill?
Can you just roll? I don't really want to figure out how to roll the crit. Can you just roll it for me?
I got you.
So you already know how to do it. Just keep things moving,
Damage should have penetrated his armor. Why didn't it? Cool.
Did he have a shield up
Already destroyed.
still?
So I don't understand why it calculated the shield.
If you just destroy the shield and do it again, it should apply correctly now.
It looks like it's thought there was a shield there. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
There we go.
You ready for my second damage roll?
Yeah, bring it.
Or I guess you have to evade first or whatever. But
I'm pretty sure he's not going to evade. He does have Synth Coke on him. Yeah, okay, so that is being calculated. Yeah, an 11.
All right, let's get this last roll in. 14, not nearly as good, but still against that half.
Oh, he looks so fucked up too. His body armor, the almost like hardened leather, slightly better than like normal leather armors, looks like your attacks have almost completely punched right through it, like out of some martial arts movie.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. He does not look happy from that. 4, 5, 6. And Brighton's not that lucky, but he is going to spend his 3 points of luck as he comes up, levels his gun. Yeah, this guy, clearly he's aware that some shit's going on at this point, but is seriously fucking wounded. He's going to attempt to evade, even with a -2. DV13, motherfucker, and will just barely miss. Literally, last minute, he ducks right out of the way as the shot goes right over his head, parting part of his hair. He looks down, looks back at Brighton, and Brighton's still pointing gun at his head, smiling at him.
Very nice.
Except for Brighton's attack should hit because it didn't calculate him the Sith Coke.
Hit the shield.
Yeah, hit the shield that was already destroyed again.
Oh.
Yep, and that'll kill that one.
Very nice. Brighton coming in clutch.
The posers start to bounce. A little bit of them are left alive and haven't seen damage yet. Like this one watching right here next to you, JJ, that watched you beat the hell out of his friend. He turns and runs.
I'll call over to Brighton. I promised you a little of the Gewalt, violence in German.
Okay, it's like, no, I appreciate it. It would have been a lot nicer to get into something a bit more enjoyable than this. This
Or a bit more profitable, I say, moving into my next attack, next turn kind of thing.
Yeah, that one's getting off. Vertex.
All right.
Back to Vertex.
Vertex is going to put some samurai on their agent. And then, oh, right. Gonna run over to this guy and gonna grapple him. That would be a brawling, right?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna grab him.
Alrighty. They look really, really hurt. They're gonna try to like contest your grapple, but it is very much being done weakly. And you grab them.
Nice. So yeah, I've got like the cyber hand on this guy's throat. I'm gonna aim the gun at the other guy. It did take my action to grapple him, so I don't
Yep.
think I can shoot. But I've got a good old meaty shield in case I need it.
Doesn't it take an action after the initial grapple to equip the person as a human shield? Right?
Correct.
Like it does.
That is 100% correct. You have to grab him, and then next round you can equip him as a meat shield.
Yeah, but
Flavor shield.
flavor shield. I have a barrier in the way.
Yeah.
Nan.
Oh, fucking right. So, how is this guy looking? This guy right here.
You know, he looks a little hurt. Yeah, he looks fairly hurt and beat up, like the rest that got hit by that grenade. He's actually at this point already starting to turn and flee the situation.
All right. What are the? Can I see what the posers are doing? What if I come out like right here? Can I see what the posers are doing?
You can clearly see the actual like poser ones.
Yeah.
These would be wannabes. Their morale was broken about the point in time the cops started showing up and acting like this was a scene from that one reality TV show, The Matrix, from the 90s or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, because my whole thing is that I want to like make sure we have one of them to like to interrogate and ask questions, and it's like the posers probably don't know as much, but they're probably easier to interrogate. But these guys probably know a lot more, but are probably going to be a little harder to get information out of. Although
Vertec does have this one.
Users.
Does have this
so,
one.
But I don't want to let this guy live. So I think I moved 1, 2, 3. Now I have a clear shot to him, and I'm gonna just take a shot with my thing. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for a headshot because I don't want to let them get away. And I'm gonna throw the kitchen sink at it too. Look, and do we have any more +2s?
Yeah, we do.
Use them.
I'll mark it out for you.
Use it. I'm gonna use it, and let's just see how it goes. Maybe I'll miss, but I'm in like a blind rage. I just want to fucking end this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, close. Still though, that is a damn good roll. And you were shooting
17.
This one?
Yeah, this one. This one. He's running away. So is he gonna evade?
I mean, he's going to try to, but even with the -2 he's got, like...
Let's see. That's low. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to kill them.
Rolling for head, aimed shot. Oh, did you roll?
Yeah, I already got it for you.
Okay, I'll take your roll because it was much better.
Yeah, he's dead.
Amazing.
Took his head off at the shoulders with that one.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing left above the next stump.
Thump. Splurt, splurt, splurt. Okay, now the question is, does she pin his head to a wall like a gruesome pinata?
Oh, yeah, I would imagine, right? Because
the arrow.
Yeah,
yeah. You literally severed the head right off the neck, and it just goes tumbling down the body.
Yes, that is what I wanted.
Cool. The last 3 bullshit Jonesers are running. Okay. You guys will still be able to get chances to do things to them, but they are literally asshole over elbows running. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the +2 because of skates. The last one, the last actual hardened mook right here in front of you, Joneser, who was like, look, lady, what I just, what do you want? I don't want to die like the rest of these punks. What do you want?
Are we kind of out of combat now? Could we say?
Yep.
Like, is more.
I'm
free
gonna
play?
go. I'm gonna go with not a lady, and then I'm gonna trigger the Jazzler and get him right in the neck. Good old gang Jazzler.
I mean, you're holding on to him and everything else, so yeah, just
Yep.
go ahead and roll damage for that. It's not lethal, isn't it?
Doesn't do damage. He has to make a resist torture and drugs check.
Oh, drugs! I like drugs.
Yeah, it's more like torture.
Hey, we don't kink shame here, okay? Just everyone's got their own thing.
That's true. But yeah, he's got to roll that.
What's the DV?
15.
Boom! He
Does that apply at
screams.
-2?
It did play as -2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
He screams in pain. Fuck! What do you want?
I'll go.
Well-
Okay. Sorry. Usually this works. Then just like gonna headbutt him really hard in the back of the head so it knocks him out.
Give me a brawling. You got to beat a DV 15.
I'm good at brawling.
Oh.
You headbutt
Okay,
him
I'm gonna walk away.
incorrectly and will actually deal yourself 2 points of damage directly bypassing your armor.
That makes sense for the demonstration.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the headbutt is a dangerous maneuver.
JJ,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Okay. I was going to ask about chasing. These guys are leaving on rollerblades, but I too also have skate feet. Will I have a chance to chase them down and try to catch somebody?
Absolutely. Most of none of them are necessarily injured, but your movement score is better than them. It will take you a moment, quote unquote, to track them down, but you have 1 square of movement more than they do.
Yeah. Well, right. So basically, I want to try to catch 1 or more of them if possible. The idea being, I want to basically officially arrest them, to prove I was actually doing police work in the area that night. To back up my thing from earlier, that's kind of the goal with this. So, what would you like? Would you like me to roll at? What would you like me to roll to do that?
So,
or if
no matter what, you're going to catch 1.
Okay.
If you want to catch more than that, you're going to do some created, what I'm going to need from you is like a called shot with your gun to basically shoot out one of their skate feet so you can catch up to them and slow them down because of the good example. If these 3 guys go different ways, it's a little difficult. If you can slow them down, you'll catch more than 1. Or if you have something else to utilize there.
I will give it a shot. It's going to be very hard for me. I've got no more luck. I will use a plus. We can't carry +2s over, right? They're all contained to a session. I will use a +2 and still have some.
Yeah, these will be your last rolls of the night, so drain the bank. Thank chat for their assistance. Luckily, the DV won't be too bad. I imagine you are going to wait for, try to get close to attain a good shot here.
It's not a good shot.
No, it is not. You will easily be able to capture 1 of them, for sure.
Okay. And I'll slap my handcuffs on him and arrest him for basically causing violence in the street.
Domestic disturbance, public destruction of property, illegal use of ordinance inside Night City, or anything else you can think of to tack on there, go right ahead.
I guess that's pretty much it. Being a gonk poser. Can I arrest him for being a gonk poser? Probably not, but I tease him about it.
I mean, you can. It's just whether or not the courts are going to do anything with it. That's a different story.
No, I basically just causing a public disturbance, gang colors or participation. I'm not sure what all the laws are in Night City, but slap everything on him I can, trying to justify, and I also make a record of the ones that got away, justifying every single shot I made that night.
Yeah, but you do have also the corpses of these 3 here to be able to utilize, and probably the future corpse of this one as well.
Oh, I'm not going to kill him. We're going to interrogate him, and then we're going to arrest him.
So, you do at least got, utilizing that at your discretion, absolutely. Is it exactly the type of work the ICTF does? No, but, it at least proves you're in the area trying to be a good cop, and that's all you really need at the end of the day.
That's right. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
And who knows? Maybe I turn this guy's life around.
It's a good chance of it.
Maybe.
Vertex, this guy will be happy to tell you whatever you want if you'll happily just let him go and get about his fucking night. He's sorry he came after your buddy, your input over there, or whatever fucking Nan is to you, but Nan's got a price on their head.
Apparently.
And, who's paying out this price?
Well, the general manager of the posers. If I could bring in, Nan specifically, or any of your choombas' fucking heads, that'll certify me a spot as an actual, member of the actual team. I'll even get a jersey with a number and my name on it.
How much is the bounty?
Okay. The bounty covers 5,000 eddies worth of cyberware, and my position as part of the team.
Hear that, babe? You're worth a lot to them.
I just don't know why these fucks won't leave me alone.
The boss keeps saying something about, of all these tubes here, JJ and Johnny and Vertec, even that Lucia chick. The boss seems to hate you the most out of all the ones he talks about. Apparently something about you just really rubs him the wrong way.
What is it? And I take the butt of my crossbow and just smack him across the face.
You better answer or I'll rub you the wrong way.
Are you pulling that punch?
Am I pulling that punch? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm not trying to kill him here because I
can't answer if he's dead.
I did specify he's really injured, so I'm just asking because of how little his hit point pool is.
Yeah.
He takes the butt across the face and looks back at you and kind of tries to break. He'll try to break free of your grip, Vertex, but probably will not succeed. Give me another brawling, please, Vertex.
Oh, for sure. Nope.
Yep. I was I don't know. You'll have to fucking ask him yourself. You want him? I'll tell you where he's at.
Good. Do it.
You will get, the name of a place actually somewhere in Pacific Playland, Rancho Coronado area. I'll give you a spot on the map. Apparently, there's an area the Jonesers like to do regular games at. Apparently, there's a, community center hockey rink there that they like to play at a lot. So, gives you the information there, and if you even punch it into the garden and do a quick library search, sure as shit, it is a place that actually exists.
Boy.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Brighton, Alpha, and Death Head Alpha and Death Head are mainly kind of acting as your unnecessary muscle for this guy. But Brighton kind of looks at you and goes, "Well, that was a bust. What else you got planned for tonight?" Kind of looking over at you, JJ.
I thought you chooms were hitting the midget bar I told you about.
Oh, well, shit, if you're paying, then yeah, we'll happily go do that, he says, and...
That's what the 50 eddies are for, chooms. I'm busy with my my new friends here, I suggest. Signaling to the edgerunner crew around, gathering around. I got a few things to look after. I'll let you know if we got any more opportunities to make money. And I let them go into the pockets of some of these guys and take out eddies and whatever else. They take off. I'm sure they don't have much, these Jonesers. I don't get the impression that they're going to be carrying a lot more than petty cash, but it's basically all for the cops, unless any of my other edge runners step in to try to take anything.
Nope, probably, at most a couple hundred entities on each of them, but they each do have quite a, I say large stash of synth coke when you check the bodies. Each one's got between about, 4 and 8 bumps left on them.
I'm gonna take 2 of those for myself, and the rest can go to the choombs. But Johnny, if you want to get some, maybe a good time to stock up on a little cocaine.
And as we wrap up here, you and Luco travel down the street. He hangs a left. Like, want me to go back and pick them up? Or you want me to drop you off at the dock, Mr. Fabulous?
Are you suggesting that you're going to be leaving my fucking sites, mate? Because that's not happening.
No. But now that I got this information, I would like to, take it back to Daddy and get him to see the light, and you guys will get paid for doing so. So, whenever you want to
hit the road towards Daddy. Let's rock and roll.
yeah, you want to
Road trip. Let's
Cool.
go.
He will finish coming around the block, and by the time you guys are done interrogating the Jonesers and backups arriving to actually take them away, Luca will pull back up with Johnny and go, "Get in, Tubes! We're going on a road trip."
Road trip! Hey, before we go, Johnny, can I borrow a grenade?
I've got one if you need.
Oh, thanks, man. Gonna
What
take a
kind?
grenade. Just
Armor
like
piercing, EMP, flashbang, incendiary, sleep.
Don't worry, there'll be time for flashing and banging later.
Alright, I'll give you a grenade.
Alright.
Do you want me to... I don't know if I can drag it to your sheet, but...
I do ask, because my car is technically here. How many spots does he have in his vehicle, and should I follow in my car?
You can follow in your car if you want. He's got enough spots in his vehicle that he could fit you in there, but it would be a little cramped with like the gear, supplies, things he has on there.
I've got my extra gear in the back of I've got my extra couple of melee weapons and gear in the back of my car with my disguises and stuff. I'll bring my car. It's got everything. As you ask
Luco that, and no, supplies and everything else. No, we'll head back down that way. Brighton's like, back through, catching wind of you guys leaving town and heading back to the area they were doing duty at. Like, what you heading bad enough for? Brighton will need help or something.
Yeah, you need a ride? I'll ask.
I mean,
you help us out, we'll give you a ride.
And he's like, oh, I mean, that area tends to be kind of dangerous if you need a little extra support. I mean, we ain't doing much this weekend, and as much as I'm sure Deathhead wants to go take out the midget bar, 5080s doesn't go that long of a way.
No, it doesn't, Choom. We'll maybe make some serious cash, and I guess you kind of owe me one, don't you, after tonight?
He's like, yeah, I guess we kind of do. He kind of rolls his eyes at that and looks at Deathhead like, hey, midgets are canceled. Deathhead kind of looks back over and glares, and he's like, look, they're heading back through the area you guys fought the third at. And he kind of perks up, runs over the vehicle, and pulls out his large modified M60. And it's like, yes, bring the big gun. We're leaving town.
Like a puppy. I love him.
So I load up my cop chooms and get all the gear kind of stowed in the back properly. More gear than probably full. The trunk full of gear, just packed full.
Most of their weapons, most of their weapons require a exotic weapons carry permit to be allowed anywhere inside of Haywood or the Executive Zone Pacifica. The only area they could get away with carrying most of this shit is going to be in a combat zone, and they load up your vehicle with it like, hell yeah, party! And Brian's like, let's just stop some way and pick up some road smash, and you guys all take off.
Oh, just a quick thing
yeah.
before we go. Two things actually. Did JJ handcuff that one guy?
Yes, I would imagine he did. I assumed based off the image he did. Yes.
Yeah. So, what I'm going to do with that grenade that I borrowed from Nan is I'm going to stick it in his pants, and then pull the pin so that the spoon is just being held in place by his pants. So if he goes and tries to go anywhere, he's going to end up blowing his lower half off.
Oh, wow.
Then I'm going to kiss him on the forehead and be like, now you sit pretty. Somebody's going to come along to pick you up. I think. Shouldn't be more than a couple hours. Bye.
Nice.
And then I'll hop in the car.
Do you guys pick up
I
some?
will.
Yes, Nick.
I'll get rid of my handcuffs then. I'm just sorry. I don't interrupt. I'm just noting I will take the handcuffs off my sheet.
Yeah.
They are cheap, easy to replace. I'm sure one of my other teams have them, but
Now,
Nice.
you guys will pick up the last couple things and leave Night City. And just to let everyone know, we'll be picking up pretty much on transit of them several hours south of Night City, just passing the Sky Mesa region on their way to almost actually at the actual Jones family ranch. However, that's something for next month. Meantime, if we want to do outros real quick. Catapult, we'll start with you, and same order as last time, and finishing up with Nick and then myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Catapult Crash Tester. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. I had a great time, and keep it real.
Ty?
Yeah, great. I'm Ty. I've been playing Johnny Fox. Been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Over to you, Jalen.
That's me, Jalen. It's been an absolutely fun time. It's been fun blowing some heads off today. Finally got to do it, and I'll see you in a month.
And I'm Nick. I've been playing JJ, our lawman, today. Pretty exciting. Well, both apps are pretty exciting in different ways. So, awesome session. Thank you, crowd, for joining us. Thanks for everyone who catches up with us in the future, either on Twitch or YouTube or Spotify. Anyone who joins us, we really appreciate you. Thank you.
Big shout out to all the members of chat joining us today, friends, family. Thank you guys for attending. Thank you guys for helping out the chooms. I hope you found today's encounter entertaining. My name has been OckRaven. As I said, you can find me at Twitter or Instagram at OckRaven. Later this week, we have many exciting things going on at Cybernation Uncensored. Feel free to stop by our Twitch channel and check out the videos on demand, or come by our YouTube channel and check out the videos there. We always appreciate the support you guys give us. My name's been OckRaven, and until next time, have a fantastic evening and have a good night. Bye, chooms. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Cybernation Uncensored